What? Close my fucking blinds, man. Thought Hey, what's good with y'all, man?
I ain't shit. God damn, I don't finally got in this motherfucker again.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on last week. I know I had sent you the right link because I kept trying it myself, so I don't know what it was, man. But
no, but look, give me a minute. I'm doing something, so I'm gonna mute the mic. You heard me?
Yeah. I heard you.
What up, heard? Hey, what's going on? Who else in here?
There's no comment. What's good? No comment.
Alright, yeah. I'm doing something real quick. I'm gonna mute the mic, man. I'm gonna step out in a minute. Alright.
That's what's up.
What's poppin', homie?
What's going on? No comment.
Man. Try not to kill a motherfucker.
Man, I feel you, bro. Like, same here. I've been working my ass all day. Fucking finally get home. They do my shit, and now motherfuckers is emailing me like with questions and shit. I'm like, bro, I'm trying not to kill a motherfucker too, bro. Straight up. Like, bro, what do y'all want, man? What do you motherfuckers want? Anyway, what's been going on with you, man? Any movies or shows, anything?
So I'm on this show until like May.
Oh, what
show that I'm on? FBI.
Oh yeah, you told me about that. Right. How's that going?
To be honest with you, I cannot even complain.
Yeah,
they be doing some bullshit, but it is what it is. I don't even care. Like, the whole crew is cool, right?
Yeah.
But like, it's just the speed of the show, and my argument is this: a lot of times we don't get to do it the way we're supposed to do it.
Yeah.
And that's my only argument. And pardon me, everybody knows how we're supposed to do it. So nobody is surprised if shit is fucked up, because it's like we're not doing it the way we're supposed to do it. All I could do is tell you that we're doing it wrong, or tell you that we have a problem. It's above my pay grade to do it over or fix it. You feel me?
Exactly.
So I can't even complain.
Yeah.
Like I gave you an example, right? I give you an example. Yo, we did a shot today, right? And I'm like, I can't boom this. It's a fucking shadow all over the wall. Yo. And it's wide as hell. I can't even do nothing. Yo. I think the whole crew looked at me with the look of, we know.
They was thinking the same damn thing as you.
Yeah, they was like, yeah, we know. They started cracking jokes about it, so I couldn't even be mad. I was like,
bro, I don't even work in film.
You know how your coworkers. Hold up. You know how your coworkers crack jokes so you don't be mad.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you can't even say that.
That's exactly what it was.
Yeah. Plus,
he's like, chill, dog. We know.
Plus, anybody who ever in any job ever, it's the worst thing when you got like a boss asking you to do something that everybody standing around knows fucking impossible.
Right.
Everybody's standing around like, okay, and then the boss walk out the room, and then everybody go, now what the fuck he want us to do? Like, the fuck he talking about, bro? You know you can't do that, right?
Yeah. Yup.
But man, that business is not for everybody, and it's not just talking about acting. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we was talking about like whatever one of the episodes a couple weeks ago. Me and you was talking about the craft services and shit, and I was like, matter of fact, I just seen Tony Yayo put it better than I did. I was watching a Tony Yayo interview.
Yeah.
MREC or somebody who got the interview they do at the barbershop or whatever, but
Matt Hoffman.
So I watching him with Tony Yayo, who's not really a guy who I've ever really seen give a good interview, but this was a good one because they was talking about loyalty, and I think he probably he could speak on loyalty. Nobody ain't never accused Tony Yayo of saying nothing about 50. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he was very grateful in the episode. He mentioned all the things 50 did for him, but he was saying like somebody asked him in the interview like niggas like game. He was like, so let me ask you. He was like, why you think certain guys can't play their position like you? Why they can't be okay with not being the number one guy, just enjoy getting the money, being on the road, whatever? And he's like, let me give you an example. He's like, I'm at a show with 50, he said, I'm part of G Unit. I'm performing too. He said, nigga, but when it's the heat of the moment, you in Amsterdam or some shit, or you in fucking Brazil, or, even New York, whatever. He's like, and you got security? He's like, let me explain. They protecting 50. He said, so it's been times where security knocked me out the way. And he's like, nigga, I'm with 50.
Right.
And he's like, it takes a certain type of individual that can be just okay with that happening sometime and not feel the type of way. You know what I'm saying? It's the same shit was going on that set. Like I said, the first time I went on set, I felt the type of way when niggas was like, oh, background, y'all sit there. It starts from where you park. I know it's like parking. Background, you park there. Crew, you know what I'm saying? Background, y'all sit here. It's like, it's time to eat. Background. And it's like, you got to get that shit out your ego. Nigga, it's a hierarchy.
Right.
And some niggas can't deal with that. I can see it in their faces from like the first minute. They like, what? Why I gotta sit in this chair? It's like, bro, it ain't for you to ask why. Do or don't do.
Right. Exactly.
I know you know. I know you know. You know what I'm saying? But that world ain't for everybody, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Here goes some wild shit, right? It's not for everybody. Here goes some wild shit, right? You know what second team is, right?
Second team? Yeah, I do. I've been on it.
Right. So, check it. The other day,
good, Aunt McQueen. Oh, let me welcome Aunt, man. First of all, shout out to you for pulling up, man. My bad, no comment.
What up, Aunt? That was all good. Yo, so check it. The other day, an actress didn't show up. She just overslept.
Okay.
So they go to second team, and they just promoted somebody. Yo, you doing this part today? Can you do it?
That's right. Yeah.
Learn these lines.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that world is like.
That man, the same way when I was like, hey, that day I just ended up getting some lines on that. Remember that? The funny thing is, looking at the script, I don't know how Buddy felt. I guess he didn't feel the type of way because he technically got some lines stolen from him, but he still had plenty of lines. But the lines I did were in the script under another guy's name, right?
Okay, right.
That guy wasn't a no-show. He was there on set. He was in the scene I was in, and he still had lines. They literally just took some lines from him and gave them to me. So I guess it was no harm, no foul. But that's how the same fickleness you talking about, how I could just be like, ooh, we like this guy's look. Hey, give him that line.
Right.
Or you
and see, here's the thing. Right. But yo, here's the thing though. The other shit be, a lot of time, it has nothing to do with the actor.
That's right.
It could just be like, the director or, you know what I'm saying, whoever is just like, yo, I think it'd be better if two people say this instead of one.
That's what I'm saying, right? The other guy wasn't like he was late. It wasn't like if he was a bad actor, clearly they would have been like, nigga, we taking all your lines, give them to this guy.
Right.
So, like you saying, you got to get outside of yourself. And for like Ann who just tuned in, anybody who just watching, we just talking about how like, man, in music and a lot of businesses and movies, you got to humble yourself. And it ain't for everybody. People who have talent, I'm sure it's the same in sports. You know what I'm saying? You got talent. You show up to a team and you feel like you should be playing. You on the bench because it's a process. You know what I'm saying? It's a hierarchy to this shit. But I know exactly what you're talking about. How it doesn't even got to be nothing to do with the actor sometime. And man, I look back at me trying to make music, and I know a lot of us, especially on BX, have made music. I shouldn't say try to make music. I made music. I just didn't make a career. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I look back and it's the same thing with music. You know, you look back and you're like, people might ask you, why didn't you make it, or why do you think you didn't make it? And I look back and I go like, well, it could be a lot of factors, but ultimately you also have to realize it could not be anything to do with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, the game's so saturated. And then you got to realize, yeah, you can have the pen, you can have the bars, but part of rap, no matter how much we want to admit it, now it doesn't mean you got to be a sex symbol, but it has to be something about me that make the fan want to come back to me. It has to be something in my face, something in my voice, not all the above, but something. You see what I'm saying? It got to be something to make a nigga go like, I want to hear more of that. I want to hear what this guy's opinion is, and we don't all have that, including me. I could be somebody who write the illest bars, but I don't have that it factor to make somebody give a fuck what bar I gotta write. What I'm gonna say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, and as I get older, I peep that. I realize that, like, one, being humble go a long way, but two, understand, like, what you said is so key outside of acting. Like, everything ain't about you. Everything that happened ain't necessarily happening to you because of you. You know what I'm saying? It's like things happen.
Things happen.
Things happen. And those of us who persevere, who succeed, is those who can just take them lumps and whether you and don't sit there for 3 days wondering or why. And I'm like, man, okay, happy. I'm about to roll with that and keep it fucking moving.
Exactly.
I was hooping today and damn, and jammed the shit out of my pinky, and I was like, man, well, I'm about to. I shook that bitch off. You know when you really hurt some shit when you and you hit one of these. Look at one of them long ass S's. They got right back to hooping, nigga. Like, it is what it is. You hurt a little pinky a little bit. Just try not to use that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Man, I see Ant pulling up, man. New furniture? Nah, it's been a long time, huh? Oh, man.
Yo, check it out. It's this dude. Hold up. Yo, you heard of Big Mont?
Big Mont?
Yeah.
Nah, it's rapper.
Yo, some young kid at my job put me on a dude the other day.
I'm assuming he's ill.
Yo, he got a song called Wu-Tang is for the Children.
Okay.
And like I said, a young boy put me on. Like, check it. All right, check it. Remember last time I spoke to you? I told you I told the young boy about the 401k shit.
I do remember that. Yeah.
Same young boy came with me. He's like, yo, check this out. Tell me what you think.
You putting him on the 401ks. This nigga putting you on the new.
You put me on the music.
New music. That's how it go, bro.
For real. So I was like, all right. Like he had told me about it and then forgot about it, and then I seen him the next day. I was like, yo, you forgot to tell me about that group. He was like, yo, I'm gonna get it. He gave it to me. It was this dude named Big Moot, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna listen to it on my way home in the car. Yo, I listened to that song like 3-4 times.
Banger. I'm gonna have to check it out. I wrote it down.
It's called Wu-Tang is for the Children. It's Big Mont. BIGMONT. And it's like a couple different dudes on that track. It's a dope ass track though.
I will check it out.
Remind me of some 90s shit.
And I got a topic I want to say for later. At least till Hurt back until we got a couple more people on. But
that's what's up.
I got a question, man.
Yeah, you low, but we can hear you.
Who was that? I can't hear him.
That was Hurt.
I thought it was a ghost or something. Say that again, Hurt.
Yeah, you can't hear me?
You sound like an internet ghost. I can hear you now, yeah, man.
Alright.
Well, I got a question, man. I don't know. I haven't even been following like that, but I saw today, this morning, they apparently got P&B Rock's alleged killers. Y'all saw this?
Yeah.
It's a father and son?
Yeah.
You saw this?
It's a father and son.
Bro, this is some real LA goofball bummy shit, bro. Like a nigga took his son on a drill.
Was the driver.
Yeah. You can say the father. Everybody keeps saying that online. I keep seeing people put it that way. Like, well, he was the killer and the father was the driver. And I'm going, no. It still made me feel like it was the father's idea. Like, I'm driving us somewhere to do a crime. I'm the dad. Also, by the way, I'm the nigga who could say, motherfucker, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? I took my son on a drill, bro. And in the process, destroyed 2 families, if not more. Not to count all the people, I'm sure, like a team of people who rely on P&B Rock to eat.
Yeah.
But at least 2 families. I killed my family and your family. off some like, and then they say wasn't even no location drop. Them niggas was literally just there when he happened to pull up. They wait for that nigga to go in and get seated and start eating, and then they went in and got him apparently.
Wow.
So it wasn't there, had nothing
All
to do with his
for
girl.
a motherfucking chain though.
Huh?
All for a chain. I said all for a chain.
Is it
though.
for the chain though? That's the question.
I mean, it gotta be for the robbery. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what they saying is they want to rob him. Home ain't want to give it up. He bucked and got shot. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I said this on last week's episode. I know you want to hear her, and I don't have a lot of viewers, so I don't have nobody to flex for. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to sound hard when I say this. I say I have my logic. That shit like that, I'm not giving it up either. I'm fighting too, and that's not because I care about a damn material possession. You know what I'm saying? That can't be replaced if I die. It's because I've seen how like these young niggas move, and I feel like, man, your odds is 50-50 of getting killed anyway. When a nigga even upping on you.
You right. Sad thing is, you are 1,000% correct. Back in the day, a robber, I'm talking about like 90 back in the day.
A jack, a wolf.
They'll take, they'll rob you and keep it pushing. You might get slapped with a gun or something.
Right.
And they'll keep it pushing.
Look at my New York niggas know. My New York niggas know that 90, how that 90 shit, we was lay it down. Even Tupac, he only got hit because he tried to reach for his shit. It was like, lay it down, we want your shit.
And rightfully so. Rightfully so. Nigga, you reach, you get popped. That's the name of the robbery game right there.
Thank you. But these niggas now, they not playing like that. I wouldn't even say it's 50-50. It's literally just random luck. Like, you might get a motherfucker who about his paper, who got some type of compassion, who like, yo, I just really just wanted your iPhone and your wallet. And then you get a nigga who like, yeah, for the thrill of it, I'm off these pills. I got everything I wanted from you, and now I want to know how it feel to squeeze.
Yo, you know what's wild? I don't know about every block, but I know the niggas I grew up around. Niggas will rob you and give you your wallet back.
Right, like, I want your ID.
Yeah, on some polite shit.
I just want some money in the wallet. Shit. Nigga, here.
Give me that starter jacket, give me them Jordans, and you good, going home. Get up out of here.
Yo. On some part of me shit, can I have your money, please? Thank you.
Right. Here, you can have the wallet back. I don't need your social security and your ID. I know you need that, brother. You need that, good brother.
For real.
Right.
I don't believe that happens. And I'm in Atlanta. I'm not saying I think every robbery results in murder, but because I just don't know, I don't trust it. I'm like, man, I'm going to fight for mine because I'm scared you're going to kill me anyway. And I definitely ain't trying to die on the floor with my hands behind my head. You know what I'm saying? I seen that video. It really fucked me up. And it's nothing graphic in the video. There's no murder shown in the video, but the lady that got killed, it's like a white Uber lady driver. I saw this video last week, and a guy gets in her car. I think it's in Philly. He's a young black dude. He gets in her car with the mask on. He put the gun right to her head, like he made contact with her head with the gun. You know what I'm saying? And he like, you know what I'm saying, give it up, give it up. He like drive, lady, and she like, listen, already, like, I got kids. My point I'm making right there, she should have fought right there. You gonna kill me right here. It's gonna be a scene. It's gonna be loud. It's gonna be messy. But she let this nigga drive her an hour off into the woods. He proceeded to empty all her online bank accounts and then kill her.
We ain't going off no woods.
Nah.
You're not going nowhere. Hey man, get in the car. No, you gotta kill me here.
Yo, check it out. If ever somebody tries to take you, well, y'all obviously know this, but I tell my wife shit like this too, and my sisters and my cousins. Yo, if anybody ever tries to take you from one location to another location, nah. Nope. Whatever you gonna do right now.
Right now. You gonna have to make a scene right here.
Yeah. Don't ever go to another location.
That's your death. A wrap. That's a wrap. Yo, come in this house. We gonna put you. Nope. Ain't.
Nah, do it right here, homie.
Right here. You gonna have to, herald me, cousin, herald me.
Nah, for real. Did this, y'all. Like, I got a little cousin, right? Like, he from Bridgeport / the Bronx, whatever. And we were young. And he came down here. You know, we was doing a thing in the streets, right? And we just, we was connecting him with all our guys who we run with, so they can recognize him and know him.
Yeah.
He could be plugged in with him. You know what I'm saying? So he can kind of maneuver and move around.
Yeah.
And no comment. I hate to say it, bro. But y'all niggas, man, y'all like to listen to when niggas try to get y'all game, bro. I'm like, he's my own family member. Y'all like to listen. Like, for some dumb reason, this nigga told me I want to show y'all niggas I can do this on my own without y'all. Nigga, what?
Okay.
Let me tell you something, bro. When I be in Bridgeport, bro, or I be in, like, NY, I fuck with my people, bro. I ain't trying to go around no other niggas, dog. I don't know these niggas.
That's right.
I'm going around my people. That's who I'm running with.
Because only your people is the ones that could tell you that chick that you was finna get in the car with. Oh no, nigga, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to.
Right. So furthermore with the story, right? You know, my uncle, he had a little apartment over there, Union City, right? And my cousin caught himself doing this thing over there with a bunch of off-brand niggas. We don't even fuck with like to us, these some dust ball ass niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so he know, I guess he doing this little thing, and the little lame niggas over there, you know, they watching, they acting like they fuck with him, but they don't, cause they don't know you. And you by the size of Kevin Hart. You know what I'm saying? So like what ended up happening is some niggas pulled down there to get something, and this goofy ass nigga was just so turned up that he just got in the car with these niggas because I think they wanted to get something, but they ain't had exact change.
Mm-hmm.
So they said, yeah, well shit, hop in the car with us. We can go to the gas station. You know, we get the change. We'll bring you back. Why this dumb ass nigga get in the car with these niggas? Man, as soon as they pulled up from the apartments, got by the light, I heard they got down, pulled a pistol on my cousin, robbed him, made that nigga strip. He walking down flat shows in his boxes and shit.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You know what?
Yo.
Even before I ever had anything to take, I was always uncomfortable with the whole, like, I'm just talking about like when I had $20 and I went up to the gas station, you know, just trying to get some weed or something, right? And you might see the D-boys up there, you be like, hey, boy, are you good? And homie might be like, I ain't got it on me, but we can go in the apartments real quick, just hop in the car, let's go around the corner. I might be driving sometime, right? And he might be like, shit, just let me hop in, we can go around. I was uncomfortable with that, even when I ain't had nothing to take. I'm driving a hoopty, all I got is 20. I know I'm not finna get robbed. You know what I'm saying? But I still be like, nah, nigga, I ain't trying. That's doing too much. We leaving here to go somewhere else. I'm like, you ain't got it, then you ain't got it.
Right. You know why I tell them shit, nigga, take your ass down there, come back with it. I'll be right here.
Yeah, I'll be right here. And that ain't even me. I'm like, I ain't even waiting on you, nigga. It's another nigga with weed, but it's ATL.
Exactly.
Yo, Hurt.
Yeah.
Hurt. You know what though? I understand what you're saying, because New York niggas could be hard-headed, but it's not just that it's New York niggas.
It's city thing.
It's a youth factor to it, and yeah, it's definitely a city thing to it too. Because when you moving in the city, for the most part, well, I know for me, it was always do it by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Do it by your lonely. Do it on your own. You know what I'm saying? But now, when you moving out of town, if you got a camp, you supposed to rock with your camp.
And you know, and when I say it's a city thing, I'm not even saying like big cities. What I'm saying is like a New York nigga come into ATL, you're the big city guy. You're the big fish. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't know nobody, you're from the biggest place. If I'm from ATL and I go to Jacksonville, I'm the city guy. I'm the
city guy,
and it's a city thing.
And I hate to say it to you. If you are a land nigga, you go to Detroit, you're the city guy. they don't want to admit it, but
you also the victim, really nigga. Quickly.
Quickly. Because
the point is, maybe a city nigga done died in a smaller town thinking that they knew better. Period.
Absolutely.
It ain't a New York thing. You know what I'm saying?
That shit happens all the time.
Absolutely, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, Hurt. I'm from New York. You know what I'm saying? Born and raised in New York. How many New York niggas you think I know went out of town and got popped?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Plenty. You know a lot because I know a lot and I'm from here. You know what I'm saying?
It happened to King Von and them in Chicago.
Yeah.
King Von wouldn't have died the way he died in Chicago because they would have never saw an opposition in Chicago and thought we finna run up on these niggas and just throw hands.
And just throw hands.
They wouldn't even have went up to the opposition like that, but they was down here, ironically, where it's easy to get a gun and thought, oh, these some Georgia niggas. We finna stomp these niggas.
Yeah.
City boy got checked. You know what I'm saying? That quick.
Yo, I know a dude. I remember when I was younger. I know a dude who went to Texas, was hustling in Texas. Things went left. They shot and burnt this nigga in his car.
I think I saw that one on First 48.
This was a while ago. This was in the 90s.
Oh, okay.
Right. Okay.
This was a dumb long time ago.
Rest in peace.
They
man.
shot.
That's sad,
They
man.
shot the nigga up and lit him on fire in his car.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's how Texas niggas get down? Good to know.
Mm-hmm. It's not a game.
Yeah, the game,
Bro.
man.
And
Like
then
I
you
said,
gotta
when I was
understand,
younger,
niggas from the South, we learned, and I'm not gonna say we, niggas in the South who's doing that type of shit, you gotta understand, they learned torture and murder from the best. They had the best examples in the, slavery and pre-civil rights era. They understood what it's like to get somebody out the motherfucking way and send a message. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Come down here playing around, nigga. This the home. We understand what it's like to get somebody out the way and send a message. And had the best examples of it. Nah, we ain't gonna kill his daughter. Kill that nigga daughter, all her friends, and then blow the whole church up while they in it, man. Don't just take her son. Let's burn him. Let's drag him behind the car so everybody in town. That's the type of shit we can't. So you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
No, I can believe
I
a
definitely
nigga in his
get
car
it.
got yeah.
But like, long story short, on my cousin, man, believe it or not, no comment, he got robbed 3-4 times.
See,
And he stayed
that's
down.
the first time.
You got to finish this story out now, Hurt. Hold on. So he kept getting robbed, and what ultimately he got out the game, or what's going on?
No, he moved back up top.
Yeah,
he moved back up top.
He was hard.
He was telling me, he was like, man, this shit never happened to me back home, yo. Never happened to me back home. I'm like, yeah,
but you ain't back home, nigga.
Yeah.
Right.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
It ain't where you from, it's where you at.
Exactly. But like I said, he kept trying to do shit away from the team. He kept doing that shit. Like, I never forget, he had hit like a little tax jug, you know what I'm saying, for like 15 racks. He never had 15 racks before in his life, apparently. So, we on Riverdale Road, we cashing a check, and this nigga counting this money up and keep counting this money up, and you pull it back out again, make sure I got to cut it one more time. And I'm looking around like, bro, you know where you at doing this shit, man? I said, hey, man. Hey, dog. Man, fuck these niggas, man. Fuck these niggas. I said, bro, we could leave from here. One of these niggas will follow us at the red light and shoot us and take the money.
Yep.
I said, you can't be doing that down here, bro. Like,
where was he from?
I said Bridgeport and BX, I think. Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Bridgeport.
Yeah.
Don't sleep. I ain't even been there, but I just know it's niggas everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
He hurt.
No, I'm saying, but like he be in the Bronx too. But no, Bridgeport the hell.
He's from Connecticut.
But
he's from Connecticut,
the Bronx too. He's half and half, man.
Bronx Connecticut.
We'll check it out. Check it out. Bronx niggas is crazy. Something wrong with them. I'm gonna say that on top.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
The Bronx is like Florida.
Right. You ain't lying. Them damn Florida niggas.
Look, y'all know how it's a thing. Like, it's a certain way, and if you're not, it's a certain way a nigga can compliment you, and you know that it's about to be a robbery. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Nigga can be like, yo, man, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, man, that's a real nice watch. You know what I'm saying? But
right.
I mean, I was at the dentist, but I was at the dentist one time, and the guy was like, "Oh man, that's a real nice watch." And it's like, depending on, you need to be from a place, because depending on, you don't understand accents and intonations and stuff. And like, what I'm saying is, a nigga could ask me like, "Yo, hey, so bro, you lift weights?" If he asked me that question in LA, I know this is a setup for you to ask me for some money. You trying to stop me and get a conversation. If a nigga was to ask me that in New York, I would think this nigga trying to stop me so he can rob me. If a nigga was to ask me that in ATL, I would think this nigga hitting on me.
No doubt.
Hey bro, you live where?
It's all different wherever you at.
You know what I'm saying?
Wherever you at, it's different.
You live weights, bro? I'm like, I'll keep it moving. This nigga finna rob me or fuck me or something. Let's go.
I was gonna tell you, it depends on where you at in Atlanta, man.
All right.
Where you at in Atlanta.
Nah, it ain't the whole city. We know that. I just be playing on that shit. But
hey, no, I'm just saying, hey, you want Buckhead, run.
Man.
Let me tell you, bro, get the hell away from them niggas.
Look, nigga. One day, look, I'm on, and I work out alone. I always work out alone or whatever. So one day I'm on a flat bench.
Need a spot, big man. Need a spot,
Right.
big man.
I don't need no fucking spot. I don't need no help. None of this, nigga. I'll be out here alone. Nigga, leave me alone. I need your nuts in my face while I'm lifting. So, man, I'm over there on the bench press one day, bro. And it wasn't even... I had just started. And, like, you know, if y'all bench, you know, sometimes you might get a little crooked. You know what I'm saying? You off balance with it. You know what I'm saying? And it's not because it's too heavy. You just might have started off wrong with it.
Yeah, you grabbed the wrong way.
Yeah. So I'm doing it, and I get like one rep in. I'm on my like second rep, and it's a little crooked. And I was about to correct it when I came back up. Before I corrected, this nigga like spawned out of nowhere, bro. It was like, "You good, man? Everything good?" And I'm like, "Bro, are you watching me fucking lift, bro?" I'm like, "ATL, man. God damn!" I'm like, "Nigga, let me die. Let me die over here, man. Stop watching the nigga."
That nigga jumped to the rescue, man. He jumped to the rescue for you, man.
But it's all good. Right, he was ready. I'm like, dog, you just spawned? Where were you at? Nigga, like,
oh shit.
But it's funny, but
yo,
it ain't no more or less out here than when I was in Cali. I'll say that. So, you know, in Bay Area and LA, not talking about San Francisco.
alright. Yo, check it out. Remember I told you earlier I was trying my best not to kill a nigga?
Yeah, what's going on, man?
I got into it with this dude on my block the other day, right? So, over a parking spot.
I can believe it too.
Anyway.
Well, tell us, hold on, give us the setup. So, you pulling, somebody tried to take a spot? What's going on?
Nah, not even. So, check it. This dude got like a business on the block where he washed cars or whatever.
Oh, I get it already.
So,
these guys are annoying.
Yeah. So he keeps a spot right in front of his store and shit, right? And you know we've been letting him rock. We washing cars, whatever. You know what I'm saying? This is really not the block for that, but whatever. So I pull up. He's got that spot with the cones and shit, and then he got his truck parked in the spot. Mm-hmm. Hold up, he got his truck parked in a spot right in front of that spot, right? So I hit the horn one time, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you know, pull your truck back, let me get that spot. So I go tap on the door, no answer. Mm-hmm. So now I'm like, all right, I'm gonna park my truck in your spot that you got coned off. When you come out to leave, I'll just take your spot. I'll wait, whatever. So I go to move the shit. He comes out beefing. Like, he's on 10.
He came out turned.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, alright, whatever.
No, what did he say to you? Like, he came out trying to, like, on some fighting words or just on some, like, Aggie shit?
He came out on some, why you moving my gate? You know what it is. And I'm like, homie. I tapped on the door. He was just real loud.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He said some real extra.
I get you.
Yeah, doing the most. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, dude, I knocked on the door. You ain't answer. He like, I'm going through some shit with my bitch and this and that and that. I'm like, dude, I can't stay in your store. I don't know what the fuck you got going on, and I don't care. It's 2:00 in the morning.
Right.
I'm trying to park. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. So the cops pull up.
Somebody called him because he's being loud or what?
No. It's a precinct on my block.
Okay.
So they come through the block. You know, they coming through the block regular.
Routinely.
Yeah.
Couldn't live in the
So they come up. The cops pull up. He gets louder.
Was he driving?
Yeah.
Help?
I don't know what it was, but I'm like, what the fuck? And then he called me a snitch. Well, before that, he called me a snitch. He said I called the cops on him. I'm like, fam, what are you talking about right now? I'm trying to park, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So then the cops pulled up. And he started getting louder. Now I'm like, oh, I'm dealing with a clown. Mm-hmm. You know what happened when you deal with a clown? Mm-hmm. You end up in the circus. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the cops sitting there looking at me, looking at him. It was a female cop. She like, just move the car. Because they don't care. They just want to get past.
Yeah, they don't give a damn.
You know what I'm saying?
They don't want a confrontation anyway, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All that paperwork and shit.
Yeah. So I spin the block. I come back around, and I don't know. Somewhere in there, it comes out his mouth, suck my dick.
Oh Lord.
From you?
Nah, dude. So I'm like, okay. Now I don't care about the parking spot.
Now you can leave.
Yeah, exactly. So now I spin the block. I come back.
This nigga spent the block.
Yo, because I gotta let the cops pass. So I spin the block. I come back around. I park at the It's like a driveway on my block. So I park at the driveway. I go in the house. Come back out the house. Somebody pulls out. I park in that spot. Go back in the house. Come back to the car. You know what I'm saying? Put something in the car. Now I'm waiting for you to come back out the building because we gotta talk about this. Fuck the parking spot. You just invited me to your genitals. This some different shit now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This nigga never came back out the store. I was out there for like an hour and a half. Cause like I don't like. Nah, this was like a week or two ago.
So I'm like, out either
I don't like to let shit fester. Huh?
I wouldn't have came out either after you done spent the block. I don't know if you finna up it. You know what I'm saying? Finna back out.
But I live on.
You done got locked.
I live on the block. But I live on the block. He got a store on the block. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't like to let shit fester.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Understand.
Let's deal with this right now. We can go to a block where there ain't no cameras and we can shoot 5 or we can shoot 5.
I'm the same way. I feel you like
whatever we gonna do.
Yeah.
Let's handle this. So he never came back out. So now I'm hot. Cause I don't care about the parking spot no more. I'm on this suck my dick shit.
Yeah, like what's that about, bro?
That's some other shit right there. So I ain't see him that day. I called my brother the next day. My brother was like, "You should have called me, cause I know you. I know your temper. You did the right thing. You ain't do nothing." I'm like, "Bro, I was about to do something." He was like, "Nah, just chill, just chill."
Right.
So then I seen dude the next day. And I'm talking to my neighbor. And my neighbor's like, "Yo, I heard some arguing out here overnight." I was like, "That was me." Told him what happened. I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna go down there and have an adult conversation with dude." My neighbor's like, "Chill, just let it go." Mm-hmm. I'm like, "I can't do that." So I go down there, I talk to dude, I'm like, "Yo, check it out." So he starts saying about the parking spot. I'm like, "Check this out. Fuck the parking spot. Mm-hmm. All that inviting me to your dick shit, men don't invite other men to their dick. That's some other shit."
Okay, right.
And his whole demeanor changed. You know what I'm saying? Like the nigga whole demeanor changed. So I don't know. His people was out there. I don't know if it was because he was in front of his people or whatever, but his whole shit was just humble. Mm-hmm. And I was like, just don't invite me to your dick. That's some real extra shit. And fuck the parking spot. Like, I don't care about the parking spot. You turned it into something else. And that was it. You know what I'm saying? We had that adult conversation, and that was it. The wild shit is, a couple nights later, I'm coming home with my wife. So he's parked right in front of my building. Right? Now he usually parked down the block in front of his store. This night he's parked right in front of my building. So I see the truck. I tell my wife to get out the car. So I go to walk my wife in the building. He's coming. As I'm coming out of my car, he's coming out his store with his girl. So we passed each other. I put my wife in the building. I turn back around, go back to the car because I'm about to park. Right? My parking spot now is in front of his parking spot. So I turn back around, get back in the car. He's pulling out. So he pulls out, I back up. Take his parking spot. So now it's like the nigga was waiting for me to get back so he could give me a parking spot. This shit was real weird.
Yeah, it's probably coincidence, man. I don't know about that one. But
nah, this New York. Shit like that is not coincidence.
Oh, I see.
It was too. It wasn't no coincidence.
He
It
was
was
saying,
too.
I'm sorry.
You know what?
Yeah, exactly. I was like, and I just left it. For real, on some real shit.
Respect to you for like just going and airing it out. I'm just talking about just, you know what I'm saying, like I'm the same type where I'm like, I don't like, well, I'm not gonna hold a grudge, you know what I'm saying, and I don't like having some shit, you know, I like to just like, come on, let's talk about this shit or fight out. I respect that, but you know what, I am a fan of the school of thought of the neighbor who was like, let it go, you know what I'm saying. There's so many motherfuckers there who like, because they always start there like, man, I just want to go tell this nigga. You know what I'm saying? They always start there like, nah, I just want to man, I just want to see what this nigga got to say. And it's like, man, I'm starting to appreciate the school of like, let it go. You know what I'm saying? But in your case, I understand when it's a nigga at your building who you know I'm gonna have to see you again. That's different. It's like I gotta talk to you. That. We gotta talk about this, man. Because I can't just say fuck you. I don't gotta deal with you or whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying?
No, because we're gonna keep seeing each other.
Yeah, so I get that. I do get that. Because if it was just like a random in the mall or something, I'd be like, man, let it go. Yeah. We got somebody popping in. Let me see who it is. Hold on. Hey, what's going on, newcomer? Identify yourself. What's good? Who is you? Where you from? He was a troll, man. I was giving him a chance. His name said Jacob Nickel. I'm like, but I was like, I'm gonna give you a shot. What's up, bro? And it froze up like a bitch.
It's a whole bunch of other shit around that shit too. You know what I'm saying?
Like the whole saga of you and your neighbor, man. Let me say this. I keep it minimal with my neighbors, man. I keep it on a like smiley, you know what I'm saying? Most of my neighbors most of them are girls, but I keep it on a really smiley, but like that's it. You know what I'm saying? Don't ask much.
Yo, you should.
That's it.
Yo, but you know what's crazy? Like I lived in New York all my life, right? When I was growing up, I was real cool with all my neighbors and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we was neighborly. You know what I'm saying? Like if my neighbor ain't have some food, they knock on my door.
It was like that when I was a kid in Decatur too.
Yeah, but like and this the first time as an adult that I lived in a building where I'm cool and I speak to all my neighbors and we all know each other. You know what I'm saying? Which is a little different. The shit is a little wild. Like my neighbor upstairs, a package come for him, it's at my crib. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right. Like my neighbor in my building, we all trust each other. Like we get Amazon packages, they sit outside everybody's door, nobody. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't actually want the relationship where I'm cool with everybody in my building. Like I want to have a party. I don't want to have to invite you. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to explain why you can't come over today. You know what I'm saying? Or you know,
right.
Like just because you see me, you think
we hanging out. Being you, I was gonna say being you in your predicament. Yeah. I just let them just look at me being that nigga. I had so many hoes coming through there. So many. just can't quit counting.
Who you talking to?
My hoes be like, I'm talking about you.
I got one girl. Hey.
I'm just saying, you got your own spot. Well, you stay what
I stay alone.
What side of town you on now?
I'm up on the north side. No, I'm on the north side. Nice area, man.
Exactly. So, like I said, in your predicament, because all the nice, pretty ones who the well-dressed rats, they stay on your side of town. So, like, I would just show them that nigga.
That's all. I mean, yeah, but I don't mess. Hey, whether my neighbor's a dude or a girl, they get the same treatment. It's like, hey, how you doing? Keep it real, polite, humble.
Keep it pushing.
I keep it just humble enough and nice enough that if I had to knock on their door and ask them for something, I wouldn't feel like an asshole who ain't never spoken. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, look, I hate to ask you, but have you seen my dog? I know we don't never speak. You know what I'm saying? Right. But I really don't want to be much closer than that, man. Like, but I'm a real I don't know. I get a flat. I'm the type of nigga. I don't call people. You know what I'm saying? Or I just. I don't like that, but anyway, but I do miss them days, and of course it's part of us being younger, but like you saying, when I lived in Decatur, we used to stay by North DeKalb Mall, man, and like niggas would hang out in the breezeway. Every kid in the apartments knew everybody. We just would be outside. Like everybody knew everybody in the building. Everybody. You knew their cars and everything, you know?
Yeah. I'm in here shouting 800 building. She keep coming out looking at them. I'm gonna get her ass one day. Watch.
Man, but things change.
Yo, you know what? Yo, you know what that experience taught me real quick too? It reminded me real quick. I'm too old to get locked up.
Yeah.
Right.
you know what? And like, yeah, well, I know what you're talking about. It's that feeling when you realize it ain't even that you're too old to get locked up. It's the feeling of realizing you gonna get locked up for some shit you wouldn't have had used to get locked up for.
Yeah.
Like when you younger. For me, a nigga like me, like I'm not saying I was fighting just all the time, but it wasn't nothing to be like, okay, niggas finna fight it out, and now you got to turn that instinct off when you're a grown black man. Not only because of guns and shit, but like you said, nothing else. Police showing up, you be like, oh, I can't even just fight it out with this nigga like I want to.
Yeah,
can't even really knock a nigga out. That'd be an elevated assault charge, aggravated assault. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm looking at this dude like you a case waiting to happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's all it is. For a real man about his business, that's all it is. You like, bro, this is...
I'm going to lose time and money, and I'm going to wake up sore as hell in the morning.
You know what I'm saying? If you got a family, that's more money I didn't know.
I got shit to do tomorrow.
Exactly.
Get locked up.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's right. And,
you know what I'm saying?
And I know if you got kids, you can't spend over $200 on anything and not regret it and be like, God, that could have been a fucking summer camp. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. You be like, man, I just gave $300 to a parking ticket. Like, that could have been a PlayStation.
No. But anyway, fuck all that. Yo, you know what I did do last week?
What's good, man?
I was talking about coming home with my lady. Yo, we went to this Craig Robinson show.
Dude fat as hell, but he funny. He getting fat, but he funny.
Yeah, he is getting a little big. But yo, that shit was funny as hell. He was doing like a music thing.
Yeah, he always plays
so he was
piano.
Like, yeah, he was like doing the music thing with the comedy. Oh, that shit was off the chain. That shit was dope.
Man,
crowd participation, all type, just people singing. It was just dope.
That's dope. I gotta see him, man. I've seen like on TV some of his stand-up, but I want to see it with the whole keyboard and everything.
Yo, he called my wife up on stage.
Okay.
Shit was off the chain.
Damn, he was feeling. I know you felt the type of way, like you happy she got chosen. You like, nigga, don't get too friendly, nigga, with my fucking wife. Man. His brother does music for my wife for one of her shows. So like he started playing some music and she just went off in the crowd. He started playing like some name that track. It's this track by the 45 Kings. If you hear it, you know it. But it's like a Lindy Hop, like old school dance joint. Yo, he played that shit and she just went off and started dancing in the crowd. He was like, yo, come up on stage. I was like, yep, go do your thing, babe. That's funny.
That's what she do. She a dancer.
Quick question, man. This is off topic, but did y'all see that video of Wack 100 like assed out arguing with niggas on Clubhouse?
Yeah.
Wait, what happened? Oh, nigga. Yeah, why you bring that up? Oh.
He was on his belly, man. He was on his belly with
his feet kicked up.
Yeah. Had his feet kicked up.
And he was literally arguing with grown men like, yo, man, I'm saying that nigga didn't check in. Like,
oh, nigga.
Yo.
Oh.
All that tough talk while you twirling your toes is not popping.
And let me say this, man. And you know he's a married man. I'm sure he probably don't care about his family because he spent more time arguing about gangster shit than like posting any videos of him like at his kid's game or something. But like clearly the woman who was filming that video wasn't his wife because you know he's in a hotel room and she's exposing him. Your wife wouldn't be, you know, exposing you.
She wouldn't be happy about that.
And you would need a hotel. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but so the message is besides like it's like stop messing with women who would even, and I've seen this before, like a rapper sleep and a woman taking a picture. Sometimes it's harmless, but like of his chain or something, it's like stop messing with women who would even do that. Stop messing with women.
Here's the thing. How do you know what women will or won't do?
Here's how you know, right? Stop fucking random bitches, bro. A woman who would feel the need to pull up because you don't know. That's my whole point, especially when you married.
Now hold on. Stop fucking random bitches.
Nigga, listen. You married?
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
That's the easy answer.
Okay.
You married,
that's
nigga. Stop
that's
fucking random bitches. You don't gotta worry about getting exposed.
Right.
What type of woman's gonna pull her phone out? I know, my fucking wife.
Right.
I know she not gonna pull her phone out in the room.
You
Easy.
right.
Now I'm saying you single,
Right.
yeah, you might not, and even look, even being single, like you can't predict what type of woman is gonna do what when they feel some type of way. But I'll say this, you know, when you dealing with the bitch who got the potential to do that type of shit if it go wrong, and you know when you dealing with a chick who like her mad is like normal mad. Her mad is like I'm not talking to you no more. Her mad is I'm blocking you. And then there's chicks who you
Right.
know the potential for her mad could be like stabbing your tires, stabbing you.
Yep. Break through your windshield. Yep.
Yeah, and then there's some chicks where their level 10 mad is like you will never get another word from them. Like you might see them and they just might cross the street politely. They don't got to call you out your name, nothing. They come in a restaurant, they see you sitting there, and they just go back to their car and go to a different place. They just go, oh, I'm just not going to give him any more of my energy. I met women who that's their level 10. And you don't know where it's going to go or how they going to, but you know, you messing with them hood chicks, you messing with stripper chicks. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? And
Yo,
Whack 100,
here go
let's
the
be
irony.
real. Whack 100 paying for it, bro.
Hold up. Here go the ironic part. The irony is, this is what he does to other people.
Right.
He gets tapes of them fucking and doing whatever.
Oh,
And
wait, that's what he
blackmails
does?
them.
Yeah,
What I heard?
Extortion.
Yeah, I mean, I know how extortion works, but I'm like, that's what I didn't know that was his thing. I just thought he was kind of plugged in, and I don't know. That's what gangs do out in LA. They extort, so I guess that's one of the ways, huh?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's all. They just try to extort everybody.
Yeah. That's funny.
And I don't respect that shit though, man. Cause to me, I missed the episode when you went off on the check-in thing. I was so mad I couldn't get in. I couldn't get in that day. But you had a lot of your mind that damn day. Cause you let that shit fly.
I was definitely pissed off that day. Because I seen it. Because I done lived in these places and roamed through these hoods, and as a not like your cousin who was like, I'm out here, nigga, I'm doing my own thing. Is I wasn't trapping. You see what I'm saying? In all these places I lived, I just had a normal job. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And went to work and shit. But I still was in and out these hoods, slithered through these hoods in Koreatown, Inglewood, 104th and Yukon. Shout out. And it was big Crips on them blocks down there. And it was Grape Street Crips where I stayed in Oakland. I stayed on 33rd and Telegraph. The next block over is 33rd and MLK. There's gangs over there. Like, and you know what's funny? None of these niggas didn't say shit to me. And not on some I'm hard shit, but it was like, what's up? Okay, I'm in the store, I'm out the store. I ain't checking in with you niggas. You don't run shit over here. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't like if a girl came to see me, I was like, oh, and make sure you extra respectful to the Crips if they at the store. Make sure you extra They don't run shit over here. They just regular dudes. They got some shit going on. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't active like that where it's like, who is he? What's that? It was just like, what's up? What's going on? What up, bro? What up, young blood? You whatever, you know what I'm saying? There wasn't no G checking going on, so I couldn't. Yeah, I had a lot on my mind that day because I was thinking, nigga, I live down here. Y'all don't run shit. You live here too. You just survive. And the only difference between me and you, while you in the shit, especially out there, is literally where you was born at. It's literally just like you're from this neighborhood. See what I'm saying?
Right.
Them niggas don't even be choosing it. They victims, bro. I don't even admire them. I'm like, y'all ain't hard. You a victim. You was born in this neighborhood. They made you be in this shit because you can't go get on the bus. You can't go nowhere if you live in this hood and you ain't with us.
It's certain stores, goddamn, y'all can't even go to.
It's goofy. And so I'm more free than the nigga that's from there because I'm not from there. I can walk around and they like, I got a Michael Vick jersey on. They like, oh, this nigga, okay, what's up? But you from there, you gotta explain why you on this. But man, get the fuck out of here, nigga. No. I didn't do that.
You know what though, bro? You know what, bro? You just from the South, that's all, bro. You just from the South, and that's how we think. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, some of my homies from New York City, man, who I was cool with, who used to come to Atlanta, be doing the most. When I went back home with them to New York, man, all that loud tough shit was kind of quiet, man. They would like they'd be loud on one block. It wasn't loud on the other block. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong.
They were loud on they one block.
Yeah.
Like, man, hey, man, they go to the store. They go to the other store. They be quiet as hell, humble, quiet. Yeah. But they come to Atlanta, boy. They be in Riverdale, goddamn, turn the fuck up. Boy, like, all right.
Yo, you know why? Yo, hurt. You know why?
Yeah.
Cause, like, I can only speak for Harlem, but growing up in Harlem, you know what blocks is what.
Right.
Blacks got reputations.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But when you go to like, if I was to go to Atlanta, I don't know about none of these people.
That's
I
right.
don't know about none of these reps, so I don't give a fuck. Right?
Right.
But when you in New York, niggas know about Hump 40th. Niggas know about Hump 42nd.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas know how niggas get down. Niggas know about Hunt 34th and 8th. You know what I'm saying? It's different.
Right. Right.
So niggas act accordingly.
You ain't wrong.
Like if they grew up in Atlanta, they would go to certain spots and they would act accordingly.
Mm-hmm.
You goddamn right about that shit.
You worried about that? You 100% right, man. I'm thinking about LA. Like niggas go out there and same thing. You think Koreatown wasn't sweet? I stayed on like 8th and I didn't stay there for long, but 8th and something. 8th and near Peak. No, the Peak. I don't even remember the address, man. But shit ain't sweet nowhere, bro. You gotta go places and but it ain't all about being respectful, but it's just about being like knowing your role and keeping it moving. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask y'all something.
Nah.
You think Russia gonna fall?
Do I think what?
Russia.
Think Russia's gonna fall?
I haven't been.
I think they gonna kill that dude.
You would?
I haven't been following it. Put me up on game. What happened since his group spoke out against him?
Well, they started drafting motherfuckers. They started drafting people for this war. Like just involuntarily, you know. What do you call this shit? What is it called when you draft somebody? It's a word for it. I forget the word. Anyway,
you talking about the draft?
Yeah, they basically draft them motherfuckers.
Yeah, where they make it like how we used to do before Vietnam and all that stuff, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
You get the call, right?
If you between the ages of 18 and whatever, you gotta go.
Yeah.
And they doing it to the people. They doing it to the parts of Russia that's not in the city, like not St. Petersburg or not Moscow.
Yeah.
They doing it to like people in the suburbs and the country and shit.
So your question was, thank you for that, like kind of giving some information. You know, you asked, do we think Russia finna fall? I don't know about that, but I'll say this, like for a whole country to fall. But when you get to that point where you're doing the draft, right? I forget the name, like you said, whatever specific type of draft is called, where like niggas don't have a choice. But just like here with Vietnam, you see how that went, like with protests. When you start telling people they gotta sacrifice, you know what I'm saying? As opposed to the way it is right now in the U.S., everybody who's fighting, they signed up and said, I want to fight. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a whole different thing. That's when you start getting people that's when you get true dissent. That's when you really get revolution, where people go,
Yep.
One, I don't want to fight and you make me fight. But then when that person dies and the people who knew he didn't want to go now have that fire in their belly. You see what I'm saying? That's how you get rebels.
Yeah. Yo, conscription.
Conscription, yeah.
Okay.
I hadn't heard that word in a long time, but yeah, like
Long ass.
that's how you build rebels.
Yeah.
That's the difference between getting people who just don't agree with you and people who actively will go out. You know what I'm saying? Like my brother, it ain't no different than the shit going on in Chicago. Like nigga, my brother died. Nigga, y'all killed my brother. Y'all the ops now. You know what I'm saying? But on a government level, that's how you get rebels and terrorists, whatever you want to label them. People who dissent from the, you know what I'm saying, who's in charge.
They go the thing. The news that's been coming out of Russia, because you know you can't really trust much of the news coming out of Russia because it's Russian, it's state media, and then at the same time, your country is making up all types of whatever, so you feel a certain type of way against Russia, right?
Yeah.
But the news that I've been seeing is motherfuckers done rammed the fucking draft stations. Niggas done ram that shit with their car. Couple of them shits got shot the fuck up. People ain't going to that war. Is what it looked like.
Nah.
Especially those people out in the country, because those people out in the country, they've already sent people. They already know people that went to war in Ukraine and died, or they got friends that went and died, or neighbors that went and died. They know this shit is real.
And Russia's a really, really, really big country. I know it's bigger than the U.S. and like Canada together. I think. Even though a lot of it's like barren land and shit. But when your country is that big, you can almost challenge the government. Like, nigga, come get me, come find me. Look, I'm not even making this up. Look, I read something not too long ago. This is about America. I read something a few months back. It was talking about the poorest people. Okay, so it started off, the article started talking about how the IRS has had trouble collecting taxes from the people at the very top, right? How they not paying their fair share and stuff like that, and how they have trouble collecting taxes because legal battles. So in the past, they would go after people at the bottom because a person who owed $300 and get that threatening letter, more likely to be like, oh shit. You see what I'm saying? So, and first of all, we got somebody popping in, so let me give him a shout out real quick, man. Johnny Cage, man. Shout out to the boy, man. What's going on, man?
Yo, what's cracking?
What's good, man?
Hey,
Long time no
Johnny
see
Cage,
from,
what
man. Appreciate you popping in, bro. Appreciate you popping
You already
in.
know, you already know what it is. Hey, nigga, I don't know if you saw, but I tried to tag you earlier because niggas was popping off in like the little VX check-in thread. You know what I'm saying? Where niggas actually prove whether or not they black or not. And I was like, nigga, you should put the Zoom link up in there.
You should have dropped that, man. You should have dropped that bitch, bro.
man, drop that motherfucker
Drop it now. Yeah, niggas ain't black. Them niggas ain't black. Y'all niggas ain't black. Y'all niggas ain't black.
Hey, what's that nigga name? Mr. Cynical?
Who?
Get the Mr. Cynical nigga in here, goddamn it.
Look. I was on Reddit. I was on Reddit the other day reading some shit. It was just about some random. Okay, it was some thread or whatever, but like some black person had committed a crime and it was like a murder or something. Somebody in the comments talking, they like, I have no more faith in our black community and like we just can't do it. I was like, you're not black. Nobody black has ever said them words in their life. I have no more faith in our black community. I was like, you white.
Yeah, man. Somebody find a Mr. Cynical nigga, man. God damn, boy.
But look, we was talking about when Johnny Cage come on. First of all, I dare you to put the link in there for real.
No, I'm about to do it right now from my phone.
This nigga no comment asked if he was talking about, do we think Russia gonna fall? And I was making a point about the poor people when they get fed up. And here in the U.S., the IRS used to target poor people. And I read something that in the last few years it said basically people, especially poor people and middle class in the U.S. have been getting default letters from student loans and from the IRS and throwing them bitches away. Like, I dare you. Like, just come get it. And they don't have the resources. They don't have enough lawyers, enough enforcement officers.
You said they was doing that where?
Here, in this country.
Oh, nigga. It's funny, right? Because I was just talking to my mother about that maybe 2 weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
That's exactly what I did.
I did too, with my loans. But people doing that now with the IRS because they don't have enough people to actually enforce it. You know what I'm saying? So people are getting letters like, and they're going, whatever. And they're literally going, we don't have the resources to chase everybody down who owes money. And so I do think you can get to a point where with a country or with a people where they go, well, nigga, we so big that you can't do nothing about it now. Fuck you. What you gonna do?
Exactly.
Now come get it.
Exactly. And I had a homie that worked for Sally Mae, whatever. The nigga was like, yo, honestly, he's like, yo, if you don't pay, they really can't do nothing to you. He was like, they get you on the hook once you make that first payment. You feel me?
Yeah. And I mean, I seen my credit get hit because of our student loans, and I've seen it bounce back now. And in the end of the day, if you pay your bills, and especially if you got things in your name like a car, you know what I'm saying, and utilities, and you pay them things on time, and you know your credit cards, you can bounce back from a student loan default.
Exactly.
Still get you a house, everything.
And just add a trade line or two.
Say that again.
Add a trade line or two.
What's that? I've never heard of it.
Have you never heard of trade lines?
Nah, put me on game.
Shit, nigga. It's just a little razzle dazzle, man. You add on there to show that you actually paid a nice amount of money. Let's say $5,000 on time. You add it to your credit.
Oh, okay. I need to learn more about that because I've done things like that. But yeah, anyway, it's like, fuck them student loans. But that only happens when the country gets so big. Because if it was only 2,500 student loans out there, believe me, all them people, they'll be rounded the fuck up.
Nah, for real. Yo, back in the day, the 60s, 70s, 80s, whatever, the hustle was, if you couldn't pay them, niggas would just file for bankruptcy and they all go away, just start from scratch. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's so many people started to do that, they took that away.
Yeah. And the real downside now to the student loan default, which it did happen to me as well, because I didn't finish college. I had one for almost close to my degree. If you get that default, you can't get other loans, obviously, from student loans. You know what I'm saying? So it's if you choose to go back to school, it's got to be out of pocket or scholarship. You know what I'm saying? Don't be hitting the crack pipe over here, Johnny. We don't support that, man.
Just keep calling me.
That's funny. Dudes are still online arguing about their race. Like, I'm just gonna tell you, bro. I don't even hear the sad part. Y'all ain't ready for this level. We talking about who black and who white, but y'all ain't ready for the niggas who saying the coon shit that y'all hear them saying, who y'all expect to be white to show up and really be black. That's what y'all not ready for. The dude who hate on all the black women every thread and she be bad and he like, look at her, she fat, and y'all like, dude, who is this guy? You ain't ready for him to really look like you because he really just fucked up.
Let me tell you something, bro. Even in some of them Facebook groups, they got like Kevin Samuels Facebook group. My homeboy added me to something. He's a big Kevin Samuels.
There's still a Kevin Samuels Facebook group.
Yeah, there's plenty of them, and and he actually added me to a couple because, like I said, he used to always call and tell me whatever he was saying.
Yeah,
bro, it's niggas that look just like us. You would swear to God, these niggas hate black women.
That's what I'm saying.
And I understand when you chastise and you call out like bullshit from women. That's cool.
Yeah,
but
I do that.
Y'all niggas take it too far, bro. I'm like, y'all, you know what it is? They saying is, oh, they be fucking with them Pookies and Ray Rays, the Pookies and Ray Rays, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, hey, to break it to y'all, lame ass square niggas. The hood niggas had more charisma and swag than y'all, man. That's y'all what it was, man. Y'all was mad because the niggas with less money was fucking the hoes that y'all wanted to fuck.
Because a lot of the dudes who are, regardless of race, but we talking about black, but a lot of them dudes, like you saying, who get online, especially when they older. When I say older, they think they're making money in their career now. They try to equate that they're smart with them. They were nerd. You know what I'm saying? That women didn't talk to niggas. I was smart. I'm like, what? Nigga, I was smart. Women talked to me. You had no, like you said, you didn't have no charisma. You just thought they were gonna come to you, or you didn't work out. You were fat as hell and thought they were supposed to like you because you knew a lot. You see what I'm saying? Like,
but you can see that.
Right. Like, nigga, that's not the way it works.
It's not the way it works. Sorry. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I knew fat niggas that used to get mad girls.
That's what I'm saying.
They still do. That shit ain't went nowhere.
Nigga,
That's some swag.
Nigga, a fat nigga with game, nigga, that's you better figure out now, nigga.
If you already talk about like that you think all women do a certain thing, it's gonna come out when you talk to women. That's what they don't get. And so they was talking to women, not understanding he was coming off like not weird, but it's like you believe these things. They can't not come out in some way when you talk to them. You think these women have poor judgment and they don't like guys like you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then a lot of them cats who develop them feelings toward women and bitterness, a lot of them be shooting out their lead and then be mad. And when I mean by that, there's nothing wrong with shooting your shot with a pretty girl. But what I'm saying is a lot of them try to act like women just don't talk to me at all. I'm smart. And it's like, bro, they don't even want to be acknowledging that they don't even give women the time. Maybe you don't talk to the big girls who talk to you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or the girl who ain't as fine, who do kind of give you a little time, but because you still chasing after them same hood chicks that you judge.
Right.
Who fuck with the Pookies and Ray Ray. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, my thing is this though, like, nigga, hey, shoot is shoot. You feel me?
All facts. All facts.
One of them shots gonna go in.
But if you one of them dudes that's not, and none of them shots is hitting, then you gotta start saying, okay, I gotta acknowledge where I'm at, and then I gotta say, is all women ignoring me, or is it just a certain type that I'm only chasing?
Yeah. I gotta scale down a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah. Like, okay,
I'll never forget. I was in a drought for like a minute. And I was talking to one of my boys. This is like when I was a teenager. And I was like, yo, I don't know, man. Chicks is not fucking with me. Mm-hmm. He's like, dog, it's a numbers game. What are you talking about? I get numbers. He's like, nah, bro.
I get numbers. That's fun.
I was like, nah. He was like, nah, dog. It's a numbers game. Watch this. Let's go out. We going out tonight. So we go out. Yo, this nigga hollered at every chick he saw. Mm-hmm. Every chick he saw. Nigga hollered at. You know what I'm saying? He's like, dog, just holler at him.
Yeah.
Hey, can I holler at you? Holla.
Yeah, this nigga ass stupid.
Yo, I went out that night. I talked to so many chicks that night. that I didn't even care if I actually hooked up with a chick. Cause he was like, dog, just keep talking to him. All of them.
Yeah.
That's it.
And you know
Yo,
what?
that
And
nigga,
you know, the next level, the level before that, I'm sorry, but it's really the next level too. Is get deep, but the beginner level for me, if I was walking somebody around like that, and also the level where you at when you was sensei at the same time, is now just walk around all day long and just talk to women. Not even flirting,
Yep.
not even, don't ask for no number. I'm talking about the
Exactly.
cash register, the lady
Converse.
90. And you like, hey, how you
Yep.
doing, miss? All right, well, have a good one.
Yeah.
And you talk to the baddie the same way. 25-year-old can be like, hey, how you doing? Oh, yeah, great. Well, have a good one. All right.
Yeah.
Do that shit
Make
all
her
day.
laugh. Make her laugh real quick and walk off.
Yep. All day. You can even throw a few compliments out there. Yeah, and you beautiful,
Yeah.
by the way. Okay. No number asked for, exchange. Do that
Just
shit
keep it
as a
moving.
rookie. Start just
Yeah.
talking to women. Practice it. And I do the
Yeah.
same thing
Yeah.
as a sensei. Like, you just keep your jeans
Call it a
fresh.
mind fuck. Call it a mind fuck.
I'll never forget that. Cause like the whole night we was just talking to chicks.
Yeah.
Just talking.
Just talk.
Yeah.
Just talking. It takes away the pressure on your end. It takes away the pressure of I'm trying to get something. I'm trying to get a number. I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get her to like. And then on your also it builds up, like you said, that confidence where you like when you do finally push through and you're like, I'm gonna ask this chick or whatever a number, and you get that cold shoulder or whatever the response you didn't want, where you're not emotional. You know, where you like, all right, you can literally like this numbers game. All right, cool, have a good one. You ain't like, well, fuck you, bitch.
Yeah.
Nah. Enjoy your day.
All right, it's all good. Yeah, stay beautiful, baby.
Hey, did this. Like, I'll never forget the one night. I think it was my birthday, a long time ago. Probably 12 years ago. You remember the club, The Mansion? Off of, I think Claremont?
My little brother used to do the promotion there before he started rocking with the 2100 Slaughter Gang.
Oh, Lord
man,
have
my
mercy,
brother used to be the person who let you in VIP at Mansion Line. If you had called in, you called his phone.
I think that was, I probably know your brother, man.
If you call that number on the Mansion Line phone now, it's his old phone he gave to his home. He came up, he put, you know how nigga, I know y'all New York niggas know, give you the block. You know what I'm saying? That's his old phone.
I give you my old trap phone.
Yeah,
you know what
I swear to God, that's my little brother. Yeah, shit.
But did. So I never forget this shit because it's funny what no comment said because that's real life. Like we got the VIP spot, the upstairs VIP spot in the mansion. You remember that?
I do.
Alright, so you know, it was the one little chick, man. I think Shawty, she was visiting for the weekend. She from Harlem, right?
Yeah.
And so I tried to talk to her. And she turned me down. You know, alright, it is what it is.
It's love.
And I pushed on. So I left from her and I went to the bar. The other chick was looking at me, right? So me and her just conversating. So I'm getting my drink with her. Me and her talking. This same Harlem chick rolled up on me and damn near hugged me and try to talk to me. Man, when I tell you, man, that bitch had me stuck on that couch for the whole damn night. She didn't want me to go nowhere. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, damn, bitch, like you ignored me at first. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, one nighter. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
But and you know it's funny. And I got tired of seeing that term online. I know it don't start with y'all. It started with women, but a lot of the women is like they like these niggas, they hate black women. I go, I don't even know if I believe that. I think some of these guys, what comes off as like hate, it ultimately is still like it's them displaying the feelings they feel because they really want these women so bad.
Yeah, and they can't have them, so they intimidated and frustrated.
So it comes out in ways that may look very similar to hate, but it's like I really don't believe they hate them. It's just they so frustrated. Not even just sexually, but it's just like, why you don't want me?
Yo, alright, check this out. Know what I mean? Like niggas is niggas and all that, and everybody got their preference and everything. Like, yo, do what you do. You feel me? But it's like any nigga that don't know how to talk to his own kind of women, it's like, yeah, what kind of nigga is you? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
like
right.
If you want your white girl, you want your Asian, whatever I'm saying, it's America, do what you do. It's like, you don't even know how to talk
You should be able to talk to your kind, your women.
Yeah.
No, but see, everything you saying is 1,000% correct, bro. But some people are real introverts and socially awkward ass people.
Yeah.
For some reason, they could be quirky and weird around white and Asians, and they get them.
That's a good point.
Yeah,
that's
like, they can't do that, with a sister unless she's a geek or some shit.
Yeah. And you know what? I've seen from black women too, on the same token, where like a black woman is quicker to accept that quirky, nerdy personality from a white guy than they won't give a black guy that chance. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You go to that Comic Con, we have Dragon Con down here in Atlanta. It just happened like last month. Or 2 months ago. It was recent. That's the number one place to find black girls with Asian boyfriends and white boyfriends. So it's like, and the thing is, they be like, and if you was to go up to them, they'd be like, well, black guys aren't into this. I'm like, I like anime. Every black dude I know like anime. But them type of black girls don't be liking black guys. You know what I'm saying?
Do y'all think that there's some sort of social pressure that we put on ourselves or on each other?
I do.
Yeah.
Go ahead, speak on that. Who said absolutely?
Oh no, I just agree with him because it's like, check it. When I was coming up, damn, I feel old. Yo, I just said when I was coming up, god damn. Yo, but I was a nerd.
When we had rotary phones,
landline. I had to walk 15 miles to school, no shoes.
Social media was the party line, nigga.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, for real. But nah, like females.
You're in. Say hello.
you're in. Oh, hell no.
Fire room, whatever. We like, all right.
No, but for black chicks for the most, well, I'm not gonna say black chicks, because not all black chicks, but the chicks on the block didn't like nerdy dudes, and I was a nerdy dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so now I think I really understand it, that it wasn't that they didn't like nerdy dudes. It was that to a certain extent I intimidated them.
Let me give y'all that reverse from a
Wait, hold on. Like expound upon that. Like how you feel like you intimidated him.
All right, so check it.
Smartphone.
If you used to dealing with somebody whose world outlook is only the block, you know what I'm saying? And you talking to somebody, and I'm talking to you about politics, and you know what I'm saying, black liberation or black nationalism, Bitcoin, you know what I'm saying, shit like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not really. We can't really hold a conversation. You know what I'm saying? It's like
no comment.
You know.
Hey, no comment. So, like, was you Sharif when he was talking to that girl at Men's Society? Old dog let him get up.
Look, bro, let me say this.
Nah,
bro.
I wasn't that far gone.
Look, man, you know how earlier when we started the episode, we started off talking about how like sometimes shit ain't even about you, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When you're dealing with women, especially when we talking about when you was younger, like in high school, you know what I'm saying? And in their 20s and stuff, when you younger, when you dealing with women, what you gotta understand, a lot of times it's literally not about you. Like throwback to when I was like 8th grade, 9th grade, I remember this one chick hitting on me, right? And I wanted to smash. I think I was a virgin still. I know I was a virgin still, right? And this girl made it clear like she wanted me to come to her house and give it up, right? And she was cute enough. She had a big booty. I don't know why. This I tell you how old I am. It was a certain point where I guess like niggas didn't want a big ass booty or something, but I remember like one of my friends being like, "What, you finna link with her?" Like, nigga, she got a big old ass. And the way he said that shit made me made me be embarrassed, right? I still wanted her, but I didn't link with her because I was worried about my friend was thinking, right? Now, for the most part, guys kind of get over that. Like, you like who you like, you know what I'm saying? You like a girl, you whatever, you know what I'm saying? But like women, that's the most important thing at that age. And meaning, like, you could have not got with women who wanted you simply because they friends wanted a cooler nigga. Like, they friends wanted them to be dating on the football team. They like nerds, but they cannot bring a nerd around and they worry about what their girls is gonna say.
Can you take it a step further though?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Do y'all think that it has something to do with perceptions being passed down from generation to generation?
Hold on, because I'm glad you said that, because I want to get back to that, because that was your actual question.
Mm-hmm. Go in on that.
Yo, so check it. I think black women, to a certain extent, are conditioned to want a gangster. and a gangster is cool. And any female automatically wants the alpha male. And
I was just about to say that.
Hustlers was looked at as the alpha males.
I was just about to say that. Yeah.
So perception, the perception of an alpha male is skewed. You know what I'm saying? Because
within our community, yeah,
a drug dealer, a hustler, somebody that's balling, is the perception of the alpha. When in actuality, that's not the alpha.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The alpha is the nerd dude, because in the situation that we're in America, we can't move things physically. We got to do it mentally. You got to play chess. If you playing checkers, you're gonna get locked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I get exactly what
they go to war. The war is over. The game is over.
The real alpha male is the man who handles his business and who doesn't have to look over his shoulder. That the way that he earns his money is illegal, right? Like, you're not the boss if you on the block doing crime. But I get it. I know exactly what you're saying. And to answer, going to Ant's point, like, also the perception that we put up. I can't say we, because like I embrace like being a nerd or whatever, but I know what you're saying. It's like nobody wants to like not be tough.
Right.
Nobody wants to not be tough, and the perception, like I said, is skewed because the tough guy in actuality is the smart guy.
Right.
That's mental toughness. You know what I'm saying? If your mind is tough, you know what I'm saying? That's what's really important in our situation, I think. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's tough. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we need right now. We need mental toughness. And if your mind is not right, everything else goes out the window. Like, all that tough guy shit don't mean nothing if you're not smart enough to really be tough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, this is yo. Alright, this is definitely a middle-aged grown man conversation.
I was about to say
none of us would be saying this at like 18, 19 years old.
Because you know what, but I was about to say.
No,
go ahead.
Hold on. Let me just put this in there real quick. So piggyback off of what you're saying, there's certain banalities that hold true and have rung true for centuries now. One of the primary ones being...
I'm sorry,
I'm saying there's certain banalities and cliches that have rung true for centuries, and they still continue to. Mm-hmm. One of the primary ones being the pen is mightier than the sword. You got a motherfucker that can write a law, that can affect your livelihood, how you make money, where you can live. You know, people who put things in place, they do it with a pen. They don't do it with a pistol. They don't do it with a fist. Exactly. They do it with a pen.
Exactly.
Controlling everything from up here to your point.
Exactly.
And what I was saying about the whole perception as far as what is or isn't cool, I feel like a lot of it comes from ignorance, because you do have a lot of people in the hood who want to do other things, but again, they've been told their whole lives from people that this isn't cool, that isn't cool, and they're getting things projected on them from people who had shit projected on them. So it's just passing down. I'll give you an example. Yeah, exactly. My ex-girlfriend, I asked her one day, I was like, what's one thing? And she's like, project chick to the fucking nth degree. So I asked her, I said, what's one thing that you've always wanted to do that you've never done before? She's like, well, I always wanted to go ice skating.
Wow.
I was like, why not go ice skating?
Yeah.
Because niggas would think it's corny.
Me and my girl was talking about that one day, watching people. We talked about it on the episode.
That's crazy.
How like me and my girl was watching white people. We were on the river side walking, my dog, and we seen a bunch of white people going by in rafts. They had rafts tied together, drinking beers and shit. And we was like, nigga, that shit look fun as hell, but we couldn't find no other black people who's going want to do that shit with us.
Yo, I feel like what you said at our age now, I feel like we could, because everybody now, especially up in the Zoom, is like so secure and like they nigger them, so to speak. You see what I'm saying? It's like, matter of fact, let's go rafting, bring some wine out, cheese, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
I
feel me?
I tell my wife all the time.
What you say, Hurt?
I would say, I tell my wife all the time, man, can't that nigga embarrass me.
Yeah, I don't give a damn. He don't speak for all of us.
Yeah, that nigga
He don't
embarrass
speak
me.
for
I
all
don't
of
give a
us.
fuck. Hey, if I'm doing this and doing, you can't embarrass me, homie, because I'm gonna own my shit.
And if
Exactly.
one nigga can come in here and embarrass all of us, then when I show up in that motherfucking 5-star restaurant and my fucking silk and my motherfucking finely pressed suit with my bad girl on my arm and her nice dress, then you gotta let that represent all black motherfuckers too. When we come in and we tip y'all well, you know what I'm saying? We come in and we act with class and dignity, you know what I'm saying? Looking fly as fuck.
I'll talk your talk.
That get whispered.
All right, nigga.
That shit get whispered.
Yeah.
Let that speak for everybody too if we gonna play that game, but they only want to play it
Put
one
that
way,
on the
which is why no
scoreboard for the
nigga can't
Knicks.
embarrass me. Yeah, but you know what too? I always wanted to say one thing. We talking about like the dope boy and hustle and all this. Sometimes I think we do overestimate like to the degree that women go for those guys. Even you know what I'm saying? It's one like
Oh no, for sure.
because for sure
I can
like
speak from experience. No offense, I speak from experience. I can tell you when we was younger doing that thing. The thing was the females is watching us get this shit cracking.
of course,
Quickly.
of course.
You see what I'm saying? That's the excitement. Like, oh
Yeah.
shit, he was sitting here. He was sitting over here with us in the apartments this morning. He came back with 15 racks.
Yeah,
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah.
And he left.
And it's
he left him out
exciting.
of town.
yeah.
Yeah, he came.
No, I mean that's pretty
he came back
impressive.
But look,
Yeah, then he come
even
back.
to that,
He come back in
it's
town. Now I would say he come back in town. Now he got 35, 40 racks, and we all in the club. This and the third. Like, you know, to them, be like, wow, how do you
But-
do it? You know what
But
I'm saying?
look, even that only impresses a certain type, and by that I mean, you know, there was a certain type of chick that's outside to
Yeah.
even be in the mix, and then there's chicks who's like they wouldn't know that you got. They don't even, you know what I'm saying? And
No, exactly.
and the hardest nigga in the outfit, I've never even seen it be true that like the hardest nigga in the room or like was the nigga who got the girls. It was always like it's a couple things. One, being fine can go for you. Whatever type of nigga you is, fine is fine. Whatever that was to the girls around you, you know what I'm saying? Fine. Then there was the coolest nigga, which a lot of times that had to do with what you wore. So if we want to go back to selling dope, yeah, a lot of times the dope was the niggas the fly shit. But then it was just the nigga with that charisma, and we all knew. And some of them niggas might have been us or our homies. He wasn't doing selling no dope. He wasn't no gangsta nigga. That nigga was just funny as hell. That nigga just walked in the room and talked to everybody, and all the bitches just know that nigga. Could have been you. Maybe it was you sometimes. Maybe it was your homie. You know what I'm saying? But like I never seen it be that the nigga who was the most aggressive. Matter of fact, he got the least hoes. The nigga who was always on 10 with his anger and shit. Like that
Nigga
ain't
left
getting
with no numbers.
You get no pussy, nigga. That's why you mad.
Hey, you know what though? Hey, you know what though? And that shit be funny as hell, bro. Because like we was younger, you know, going to the Buckhead Strip, you know, we used to have a contest of who can get the most numbers and shit, like on the wood. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, sometimes the super aggressive one who do the most, he lose. He sometimes he'll lose to the quietest nigga who might got 2 numbers.
It's always the quiet nigga that the aggressive nigga lose to.
The quiet guy get 2 numbers and smash both of them chicks.
Because he just sit back like this the whole night. Like, he got like 3 things to say all night. Yeah.
They be like, why you so quiet over there?
They done drew up a whole mystery about this nigga in their mind why they aggressive. Yeah, he telling all the stories, trying to show the bitches how cool he is. Y'all remember when we did that shit? Man, we was out there, I knocked that nigga ass out, didn't I? They were like, okay.
Yo, Ant.
Yes, sir.
You know what the other shit is too? And in our community, it's shunned to be smart.
That's a damn shame.
Intelligence is shunned.
Yo, I don't think so anymore. You feel me?
I know what you mean though. In the olden days.
Yeah, like when we came up, I get but like yo, I
was.
feel like now it's like nah, you know what I mean?
Bro, now
like,
these kids buy fake glasses to go to school. They want to be a nerd. It's cool to be a nerd now.
Yeah,
and I think that's dope.
I don't got a
That
problem.
There's nothing wrong with it.
You know what it was? You know what I always thought it was? I felt like it was always cool to be mediocre. Because the niggas who were super stupid, that were in special ed, were clowning them niggas all day. Like, this dumbass niggas, remedial ass nigga.
Right.
But you can't be in honors and AP classes either.
You're trying too hard.
You gotta be scraping by, this old teacher's pet ass nigga. you got to be scraping by just like everybody else.
You know what?
Like right here in the middle somewhere.
You gotta be academically middle
Can't be
class.
too dumb.
And you know what?
Academically middle class.
Yo,
Exactly.
I'll
That's a
never
great way
forget,
to
bro.
frame
There
it.
was this class I had in 7th grade, and no, this was like had to be like 7th or 8th grade, and it was like a history class or something, right? But it was kind of hard. But I'll never forget this. This is like this shit changed me as a student. Exactly what you're talking about, bro. I would go to this class and like I did my reading, I did my work, and like everything she asked, I knew. But I ain't wasn't one of them kids like raise his hand on every question. You know what I'm saying? But anytime she came to me, I had to answer. I did good on my test, and it got to the point that like niggas around you see you doing good on the test, and so now it's time to take. They don't want to do the work, and the test comes. It's like, yo man, what's number 3? Yo man, what's number 4? Same with the homework, right? The next day in class, like, yo man, just tell me what's number 2. And so, you know, when you a nigga, you're not gonna be like, man, that's cheating. I'm not gonna give you that. But you're not gonna be like, man, I'm tired of giving you guys the answers, right? You know what I'm saying? Especially when you black.
Right.
So I remember at one point I got that, but that was how I felt. Being honest, like man, I'm doing the work. I'm tired of giving you niggas the answers. You know what I'm saying? And so I remember one day just nigga being like, "Yo, man, what she say? Like, what you doing number 3?" And exactly when they talking about me just being like, man, I don't even know. Like, you know, kind of developing this persona of like, I don't really know, man. I ain't really do. I ain't sure. And it's like not being so dumb that niggas think you stupid, but you don't want niggas to think you smart, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you, it was like you didn't want to be known as that. You know what I'm saying? You wanted to be known as just like right in the middle where you almost invisible. Sad to say. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm glad this shit is changing. If y'all say it's changing, y'all might know.
It's for sure changing. It's for sure changing.
Like I said, these kids wearing these big, they wear glasses with no
It feels like it's slow. Yeah, but I think that's more of a
fashionable
thing.
Still though, I mean in general as
I
a
think
persona.
it's changed. I think it's changing to. It's kind of tough to say. It's kind of tough to say.
Bro.
A little bit, but then by the same token, you still see a lot of the younger kids who just want to fight and shoot. Not even fight, but just shoot. Shit was going crazy, especially like with the drill scene, like out here. These kids want to be like they're from Chicago or something. Yeah, it's just crazy. 15 years old shooting each other.
Hold on, first of all. Let's acknowledge my Baron Davis jersey that somebody tried me on one of these episodes. It was like, this nigga don't got a Baron Davis jersey. I bet he fucking do. Hold on.
Order from Amazon or something?
Nah, you can't find these on Amazon, but this is the old school one too. But hold on, man. At that point, man, like, you know what's funny? I think with the LGBTQZ movements and things of the last 20 years, because I know for sure it's true in Atlanta, and it was true in Atlanta and New York for a lot longer, but it's true in a lot more of the country where it wasn't the case. Whereas when you see somebody that's like transgender, or you see like a gay guy, and whether they're like dressed really flamboyant, or they might be wearing something really weird, like or have purple hair or purple mohawk, we done kind of got to the point, especially in the cities, where you see that and you don't even like, you know, really, you're like, all right, whatever, right? And I think that them advancements in the gay community allowed them, also kids who ain't gay, but like just them nerdy and them weird kids, it allowed them to exist in the space. Yeah, now where motherfuckers ain't like, you weird, it's like, yeah, they can listen to our future.
No, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? They have, I be saying it's mainstream, but I think it's a bit more of that now than it was because of, again, back then, if you was gay, I know for a fact, if you was at school, you know, if there was a gay dude at your school, everybody knew him. Now, it's probably more than one, but that one, everybody knew. You like, that nigga a sissy.
Nigga, I went to an all-boys prep school in high school, nigga. It was like, come on, bro. If niggas thought she was gay, that was... yeah.
So, but I know it ain't like that.
It was jail pretty much. You see what I'm saying? That's not, you know what I'm saying? That's not what you wanted to be. That's not what you wanted to be. Like, things we said in class in front of teachers, like, bro, you know what I'm saying? I would lose my job.
Yeah.
Right. I about to say, back then, bro, you find out somebody you get tormented, man. Yeah, tormented back then. It was terrible.
All the way tormented, my nigga, with no remorse. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Yo, let me say this. I want to shout out my niece who got a scholarship, a partial scholarship, and she sent me her a couple months ago. She sent me a copy of her grades. Yeah, and she's a straight A student. She got like a 3. I think she got like a 3.8 or something like that.
Ain't nothing on there but A's.
Congratulations to your niece,
You
bro.
feel me? Yeah.
Yo, check it out. I remember when she was a little girl. You know what I'm saying? That shit had me tearing up a little bit. I was
Good,
so
those is good
fucking
tears.
proud.
You know what I mean?
For real. I was so proud.
Yeah.
For real.
Hey, no comment.
What
You
up?
know what's crazy? You said that, dog. Like, you know, like I got a female cousin. We like brother and sister. We grew up together and shit, right? And like, she got 3 daughters, right? Now, her youngest baby, she got into LSU. You know what I'm saying? And of
Okay.
course, like you said, you just proud because I know everything that my cousin went through. She went through hell, you know, because she started having babies at 15. You know what I'm saying? So her youngest daughter got into LSU, but her middle daughter, she don't want to really graduate and go to school. She want to scam her. She want to trap her. She don't. And I told the youngest one to go to LSU. I said, look, man, fuck all what they talking about. Don't be out trying to get pregnant. Take your ass to school. Do your damn thing, and everything else. And then the shit fall where they may. I promise you,
will.
you doing better than everybody else. I
Yeah.
promise you. Like seriously.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
right.
don't be fooled because you may see your sister pull up in a foreign car or some dope boy or whatever the case, man. Fuck all that. When you go to school,
Yeah.
do your damn thing, you can have your own shit. They gonna be coming to you for money. You know?
That's when you hit it with the Jay-Z line. Be like, everybody, you see that's all his scamming doing that. Like, yo, they got flash now, but time will reveal money.
And you know what's funny? Hurt. Like you was talking about back in the days, how the chick would be impressed when you would pull up with 15. You know the difference was back then. Like if you had 15 racks and them chicks saw that money, one they at least saw it for real. But they don't even be getting it now. That the shit, even when they see it in front of their face now, I'm like, you don't understand. Like you looking at re-up money.
You be straight up.
You not looking
straight
at
up.
nothing.
Right.
Niggas don't got
Straight
niggas
up.
get locked up. You looking at a stack of 35,000. I got 2,000 in here. That's with me.
Yo, and if anything happens, that little re-up money,
see,
they trash nigga, that whole
35,000,
world is
I say
upside
about-
down for a couple days.
I say about 12 or 13 that mine.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like they looking at niggas on Instagram and like, they look at the pictures of dude hold the money fund. Don't know before we took the picture, the whole gang put all their money together.
Together for one
The
nigga.
whole gang
Yo.
put all their money together. Like
Get my
Borrow
1,000
payday
back.
loans and shit.
yeah. Although I had put then they fight over that what happened after the picture. Man, I put 2 in, nigga. No, I had hold on, man. Like yeah, like you said, your cousins who see on Instagram, man, stick on this road right here. I bet you'd be better off. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Worst case scenario, you would be better off.
Hey yo,
Way better off.
I gotta check out.
It's all good, man. We appreciate you popping in, bro. For real,
No
man.
doubt.
Represent for the
Cause I
hall.
will sit here and fuck with y'all niggas till midnight. I gotta work in the morning.
Oh, you gotta
I
be
get
on
that
set,
money,
man.
my nigga.
Shout
Oh,
out
yeah, I don't even know-
to the feds
I
on
don't even know
set,
what my
man.
call time is. Yeah, no doubt. I don't even know what my call time is. I'm gonna holler at y'all.
All right, bro, man.
Later, bro.
I'll check the
Peace,
driver's
everybody.
hotline. I gotta be at work at 4:33, so I'm gonna be on here like another 5 minutes.
Hey, man.
Damn.
Shit, this was good, man.
Get up
Yo,
at
Hurt.
3:45.
Yo, Hurt and
Yo,
Johnny Cage. Oh yeah, holler at y'all next week.
That's
No
what's
doubt.
good.
alright, bro.
Now
Hey.
we'll be safe, my
Yo.
nigga.
Man, hold it down.
No
This
doubt.
look, this
Buy
is big.
Bitcoin.
This big facts for my Bitcoin.
No, I'm definitely trying to invest in the index. So I was listening to the Money God podcast earlier, and he was talking about
Damn Money God podcast.
Money God podcast.
Yo, Ant,
Look,
Yes, sir.
do them S&P things.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's down. It's gonna pop back up. Just throw
Look,
that money in there and let it
But
sit.
you know, Warren Buffett said that's the time to spend the money when everybody's all frantic and they selling. You know,
Yup.
and
that's right. That is the time to buy one.
that's the time. That's the time to be greedy. When everybody else is being greedy,
It's
that's the
fearful.
time to chill.
When everybody is fearful, it's time to get greedy. I'll holler at y'all next week. Peace.
Later, bro.
But yeah, man. Like I said, like you were saying, bro, a lot of this shit that we came up on, it was just based on perception. You know what I'm saying? And like you see, I still look back down like, damn, I was getting a lot of this shit because of perception. You know what I'm saying? And it worked to an extent. You know what I'm saying? For the moment, it worked for the moment. I say that.
Hey, look.
No, definitely.
Hey, hold on. Y'all niggas talk about this nigga Coolio?
Who?
Nah,
Coolio. Yeah, R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Coolio, man.
He died?
Yeah.
Yeah, he died probably about 2 hours ago.
Well, rest in peace, Coolio, man. Definitely. Definitely. Y'all want to know
Yeah.
funny? First of all, I'm just gonna say this real quick about working. This is the funny thing. You know how like Am's like I gotta get up. No comments I get up. If y'all know people who like work on salary, I'm one of them people. It's some, you know what I'm saying. Man, look, I work today. I don't have no time. I really got to clock in. I work from home. So today I logged on like 9. I probably work till like 5:30. And I work for like we have like there's a stream, these streaming channels and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like so a streaming service I work for or whatever. And so I got an email like 8:30 like the whole streaming service was down. I was like, oh shit. So I've been low key working the whole time we've been doing this podcast, like working from my phone. You know what I'm saying? When you salary that shit, it don't always be like that, but it's funny because I don't have to deal with them problems of like I got to get up at 5, but I do have to deal with problems of getting the message. Man, I remember one night watching the Warriors game, getting drunk as hell, and got a message, and I was like, ah. I was like, but I was like, bro, I cannot do this right now.
Writing or something, so I could put myself in a similar position. That way, I could work from anywhere.
Man, I can put y'all on game though, for real. I really can put y'all on game about the working from home. I can't just get you a job in TV, but working from home, there's plenty of jobs out there at various.
Nigga, what? That's what I do.
Yeah, I can put you on game. I'm not even talking hypothetically. Like me and you, I can send you some information via email, but I can get y'all on game.
Oh yeah.
But let me say this about Coolio, bro.
Emailing about.
I won't forget you. And and you got me on the email thread too about this thing. I already got your email, so I'll send you some links and stuff.
Yeah.
And ask you some questions.
The work from home life is great.
Ain't nothing like it, bro. This same computer I'm using, I log off but man, about Coolio, man. You know what? That was the first rap I ever learned. It wasn't Fantastic Voyage. It was I had that album, and I don't know why. I guess because I was young. This was '94, which would made me 10. And I don't know why. Obviously, a 10-year-old, the best song on that album to me was Coolio had a song talking about Daffy Duck. And y'all don't remember this song? It was a song on the Coolio album where he's talking about all these Disney characters. But it's like, Daffy Duck smoking crack. And then he fucked Minnie Mouse. Like, all this crazy shit. And that was the first rap song I ever learned, man. And that's
crazy. I'm trying to think. So, what was the first tape that you bought or your mama or your parent bought for you?
It didn't work that way. I bought my first tape for me. The first tape I ever actually had was Snoop Dogg Gin and Juice single. I went and bought it myself, North DeKalb Mall, nigga. Like 8-9 years old. This is no kizzy. They didn't care back then. But it was before parental advisory started, but they wasn't really checking.
It was on there.
But
it was on there back there.
The first CD my mom bought me, because it came with my first CD player that I got in '96. And I'm not capping now. My mom bought me a CD player, and the first CD she got me with it was Brandy.
For real? First CD I
it was Brandy.
The first CD I ever bought was Only Dope and Cuban Links.
Oh, that's gangster. My shit was Brandy.
But it's like, I should have bought the tape though.
Right.
Yeah.
See, did. Like the first tape that my mama bought me, because she was hip to the cussing and the parental advisory. It was that second DOS Effect Straight Up Suicide album. It ain't had a parental advisory sticker on it, but it was cussing on it. You know what I'm saying? I kind of tricked her with that one. You know what I'm saying? so she couldn't really get mad. There's cussing on it, but it ain't saying parental advisory on there.
Yeah. That nigga slipped it through customs.
Damn sure did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I
never forget, man. I never forget. She seen my old dirty bastard tape and my Silk the Shocker Charge to the Game tape and broke both of them motherfuckers.
Why? Oh, because I guess they were whatever.
Parental advisory.
Believe it or not, I remember because I had the Gin and Juice and I was buying Bone Thugs and Harmony music back then. That was probably the first album I really bought. Was probably like not the Creeping on the Come Up, but East 99. And I remember me and my mom talking about it because I think it was one of them albums, right? Because I had been going in buying my own tapes. Nobody was tripping. The song I was talking about, by the way, was called Ghetto Cartoon by Coolio. That's the first rap song I ever learned. It's dirty as fuck with all the favorite characters. But I remember it was one of them times where I went into the mall and maybe to get each 99 and they finally asked me like, for an advisory, you show ID or something like that. And I had to go back to the car and be like, Mom, when you come in, and we had a real discussion about it. Me at like 10 years old, my mom was real as fuck. And I was like, look, Mom, they put this CD on all the rap albums. I was like, yeah, they curse, but I'm like, I don't remember the exact words, you know what I'm saying? But I remember us just talking about it and being like, look, I mean, it's just music. I mean, yeah, you know, they use certain words, the same music I've been. She's like, whatever. My mom never tripped on that shit, so she went in bought it. You feel me?
Hey, man, but see, sad thing is, I had older brothers, right? So, you know, I what happened was I started to get them to get my tapes, get my shit for me. You know what I'm saying? Or usually, because back then they put me on to a lot of the music and stuff.
Yeah.
So we like similar stuff. So that they'll go by it, I just dub it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Dubbing it.
You know,
that's when you know you're old.
Way.
You remember dubbing tapes.
Oh nah, nigga, W used to come up clutch.
He's like, yo, dub that for me, bro. Remember recording the radio? If you was real quick, you edit out the commercials, like pause, nigga. No commercial. Pause.
Yeah, nigga. That was the OG Napster.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, the OG Napster. I had the Outcast song about 3-4 months before it came out.
Man, I had a love-hate relationship with Napster because that dial-up shit was not it, bro. Like,
man,
it was.
So I downloaded the song at like 3:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah, bro, I remember getting on.
I'm back 9 o'clock. That shit only on like 10%. You click it, you hear like a couple seconds of the song, and the bitch cut off. You like, damn,
bro.
wait for the shit to finish.
The worst would be that shit be going for like 2 days. It get like 80-90%, and like something happened, the phone ring or something. You be like, it's not working. Bro, they don't know about them dial-up days. They don't know.
They do not.
Nigga, I remember downloading pictures and it came in like this, and the pixels came in line by line. And you be like, you try to look at porn? Come on, motherfucker. Thumbnail taking forever.
Yeah, waiting to see a titty.
You like, come on. Man, that's back then. I thought the only thing the internet was for was getting rap lyrics. I was like, finally, I'm gonna know all the Bone songs. I was like, yes.
And you know what shit though back in school.
Ola.com.
What you
Let me see if they're still up.
Nah, I was saying that was shit back in school.
Oh shit, Ola is still around.
Yeah, and Ola, this is what we did in school. Nigga, in Georgia, we would be like Ola.com. Then we'd be looking up Dragon Ball Z pictures. I don't even remember.
Hey, how about the fake Janet Jackson and Tony Braxton and bringing nude pictures? You bring in school and shit. Like, hey, look, I got a butt naked. Look.
Look, I remember being in the school library one day and somebody was like, hey, go to whitehouse.com. I'm like, all right, you know, White House. You're like, I'm thinking, okay, cool. You go there. That used to be a porn site. You thinking you go see like the White House? It wasn't whitehouse.gov. You see what I'm saying? It's like, it's like whitehouse.com. All right, man, get this shit off my screen, bro. Like, man, it was the days, bro. I missed the early internet. AOL chat room. I used to use the Yahoo chat. I was big on that Yahoo chat, man. ASL. Coolio, man. Yeah, I'm old, man. Coolio dead. But them last few years, his braids was on struggle. He had like 3 left. I seen him on the show, man.
Oh, no. I gotta go to bed because I can't be laughing at that, man. Niggas a little bit of struggle.
Yeah.
I'll get over shot.
I appreciate you joining.
Yo, man, be safe, my nigga.
That's all I seen Coolio, man. He had like one of them things left, man. Like, damn, bro. That's funny.
Hey, you know what he had? I know Coolio had like like the kind of hairstyle like on like Charlie Brown, like the little prickly shit, like 1-2 of them sticking up.
Exactly.
You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, but you know what? Did they say how he died?
I ain't even read that part.
Oh, he's 59, so it probably had more. I'm not trying to say this lightly, but like probably had to do with a disease or something like that.
I hope so.
Or maybe
man.
possible drugs. You never know. But the point is, the sad part to say is, a rapper dying at 59 is like a rock star or anybody else dying at like 80. Like how the guys from Casino. What's his name, man? I'm trying to think. I just lost his name. He did GTA and Casino, all the mob movies, Goodfellas. What was his name? Who just died?
Yeah.
Damn, what's his name?
Was it? I know I'm tripping.
Ray Liotta.
Yeah, right there you go.
Like how them type of niggas, but like how Robert De Niro's still alive, right? How them niggas just typical be living to be 78. Now it's sad that a rapper living to be 59 is like one of the oldest rappers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like these niggas be dying so young that Coolio.
But see, the thing is though, well, I can't say for the other mob members you're talking about, but a lot of them rappers, bro, you know, they live the rock star lifestyle. A lot of them just unhealthy,
Yeah,
like they're really unhealthy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
know.
And
I
they,
know.
a lot of them, like really struggling. A lot of mental health issues. You know, because you got to imagine, you get all the way to your pinnacle, your top. You see what I'm saying? You go to the top of the world,
The
and
top.
you lose it
Yep.
all,
Yeah.
and you just like, damn, I'm never gonna get back here. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Like never again.
I know, man. Let me tell you something, man. I had this one job, right, and it was the most I was ever making. And at that time, what I was making for that job, y'all know Ime Udoka, who low key just got fired. They ain't gonna tell us for another 6 months.
Mhm.
He's suspended until he gets
okey-doke.
fired.
Okey-doke.
We ain't talk about that. Damn, we should talk about that while everybody was on that whole. We need to talk
Damn,
about
man.
that whole episode on that nigga. But
That's
he
just
fumbled
funny
the
how
bag.
like on the first day they reported everything was consensual, and then the next day it was unwanted. Like, yo, come on, man.
Right,
Come
right.
on, man.
And then all
I mean,
because it's
I-
easier when you say unwanted, things change when you're the woman. Right, when you was
Exactly.
unwanted, when it's consensual, you got to take that shame. Now all of a sudden you're the victim. You get all the, she will keep her job. I bet.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
they
yeah.
just said that so they could keep her anonymous because
Mhm.
That's
call it
right.
what it
Because niggas is like, who the
man.
fuck he
They
fucking?
Yeah,
Exactly.
But the shit with him, man, you know, like, man, like I was saying, like how much money. The point I was making was that job. I remember I had lost it, right, and I remember at the time saying, "My girl, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do." Like I was like, unemployment. Even if they give it to me, this shit ain't even. It ain't even a touch what I was making. You know what I'm saying? And I remember being like,
Right.
man. And I bounced back from that. You know what I'm saying? But I remember thinking, when the email shit dropped, how the fuck he had to be making 60, 70, 80 times more than what I was making when I felt that way. And I'm like, how do you fumble the bag that way when you know this is not a job you can just get again? This is one of 30
But here,
jobs.
but guess what though? Guess
What
what?
was it?
That's why they suspended him and not fired
He
him.
fired.
If they
Bro, he
fired
fired.
him, but
Right.
look, guess what? He's gonna get
Hey,
a
yo,
job.
that's my
Oh,
girl.
yeah,
I'm
no
gonna holler
problem.
at y'all
Eventually.
next week, my nigga.
All right,
Yeah,
okay,
no,
okay.
no, he gonna get it.
Yo,
He said,
later,
All
yo.
right,
All right.
all right.
Yeah, he'll get another job, but I'm gonna tell you, if they fire him like today, he ain't get another job next season. You think he will?
Hell yeah.
He gotta
We
walk
just
the
took the
walk.
team to the finals.
Nope.
I
And that's,
mean, like
you ready for
I
it?
give him. Look. I give him 1 year, like you said. You know,
Uh-huh.
like let's say I give him 1 year. 1 year, like I
But
said,
look.
he be without a job for 1 year.
Look, this is how sports work, though, right? You see how you just say he took his team to the finals? This is what I know. This is why I said it's not going to work. They talking about, oh, he's suspended. It's like this. When you a quarterback, right?
Yeah,
If you take a quarterback of a team like Deshaun Watson for the Browns right now, and you say, nigga, he's suspended
Yeah.
for 11 games, right? Here's
Yeah.
what happens. When you suspended for 11 games, the backup plays. Now, if that backup go 11-0 and you come back, you're not the starting quarterback no more. You see what I'm saying? If the Browns go 11-0 when Deshaun Watson is eligible for reinstatement, he's still on the team, but they're not gonna say, okay, come, go ahead, you gonna start. They gonna go, nigga, we hot right now. We 11-0. Hot hand plays, right? So
you got a point there, but
Now
see,
watch
but
this.
they still pay the man all that money though.
But peep game. Boston went to the finals last year. So right now the
Yeah.
narrative is Ime took them to the finals. But peep game, he out all year. Now what happens if they go back to the finals with an interim coach? Niggas it don't look like you took them to the finals. It look like the team went to the finals and you was the coach.
It could be you right. You
See
know
what
what?
I'm
It
saying?
could be like a Steve Kerr, Mark Jackson type situation.
Mm-hmm. So what he need, and it's sad to say this, he got to root against the team this year. He need for them niggas to like get knocked out like the first round or like not make the
Right.
playoffs because they look so bad
At
without
all.
him.
Right.
That's the way that he comes back next year, either to them or people go, damn, yo, he a good coach. If y'all fire him, we gonna grab him over here in Sacramento. But see, if they go to the finals again, then whoever is the interim coach, they're gonna go, this is our new coach. Sorry, this high hand. We can't fire a coach that just took a team to the finals again.
Right.
And then what
Right.
happens is the other teams gonna go, we can't just jump on. We got to give you the Michael Vick treatment where like you'll get another job, but you gonna have to walk the walk for like a couple seasons. You know what I'm saying? You got to play the game. Go
Yeah.
to TV.
I can see that. Yeah.
He got to play the
For
Mark
sure,
Jackson
for
game.
sure.
Mark Jackson just got his first offer this year after
That was some bullshit, man.
that was real bullshit. But You know what I'm saying? I think he
Bullshit.
felt, and the reason I feel, you know how we were talking earlier about how no nigga can't embarrass me. This is one of them situations where I'm like, you fucking it up for all the black coaches who don't get jobs. They think we think with our dicks.
Right. Now that's true.
They
I
think we
agree.
think with our
I
dicks,
agree.
and so he fucking the bag up. And then when I didn't even know the story, my girl was like, Nia Long was his girl that he cheated on. I was like, he cheated on Nia Long? Girl, my drink? I'm glad my Warriors beat these niggas now, bro. He an idiot.
That he is. But here's the thing though, man. He been with her for over 8-9 years, man.
Mm-hmm.
The thriller's gone.
Yeah,
She a regular chick to him,
no,
man.
I get it, man. It ain't even about that. It's more for me. I'm actually more mad about. I know you fucked up some future opportunities for black coaches in different leagues,
big time.
in different across leagues.
Right? No, like I said, what you're saying is you're not wrong and you're not lying because he really did. Like let's say, like you recall back in the day when Avery Johnson was a coach.
Yeah,
He was a decent coach.
that's right.
You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
for some reason, he lost his job and never really got another NBA job again.
Remember, Isaiah Thomas was like a GM for the Knicks, and he caught all these sexual harassment thing that made him. Now he a commentator. You're not getting another GM job, and not only that, but they gonna look at us and go, "No, remember Isaiah when he got a little power, he's fucking all the secretaries."
But here's the kicker though. The white boys do it too.
Of course, man.
But you idiots, y'all can't be, man. Come on, y'all be doing too much, man. That's my whole thing. And like, but what they said was the reason it came out was I think the husband overheard a conversation the two of them had on a Ring alarm.
Yeah, and I guarantee you, her husband confronted her, and she pulled the victim card, right? Like, he's the coach.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say because she couldn't admit to him we had feelings. I was fucking that nigga the whole season, consensual.
Yes.
Y'all was meeting after games. Y'all in the same place. We men. We just ain't like we don't understand, but what gets me mad when niggas act like it's impossible that it went down. When women act like it's impossible that it went down like that. Like, nigga, y'all was on the same team, bus. They was around each other all the time. You know what I'm saying?
It happens, bro.
He a successful person. She was probably good looking. She probably was one of the trainers or something. Who knows? It don't matter. But it's like,
Right.
come on, bro. Don't act like this was rape. That went on for 6 months.
Right.
He forced you to go to these nice restaurants y'all went to.
Right. On his dime.
This nigga made me sit in the Cheesecake Factory and order. I swear, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. He made me get in and out the limo.
Right. He gave me the best spot treatment ever.
Right. This bracelet, he forced it on my wrist. Like,
how could I say no to that?
Right. Like, stop. Man, I swear.
Yeah, like I said.
I wonder how many rape cases then came out of like some woman like who got caught like that. You know what I'm saying? It was like the Kobe thing. I swear that's where it came from. It was her dad. I believe the girl's dad.
Right. Right. See.
Yeah.
Like I got a homie, man, and to this day, man, he home now, but I remember talking to him like I want to say about 2 weeks before he did what he did. Like this, like my best friend from middle school. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like remember the thing you were saying about like females ain't like the smart guys, whatever. Okay, he's one of the smart guys, but he's kind of black and Puerto Rican. Mm-hmm. And he had long hair, so it kind of
got the fine thing going on, so he was good.
Yeah, it worked for him. But he didn't get all the girls because the way he talked, whatever the case. But I said, he can get them. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for some reason, like he got into it with some chick he would mess with in Virginia. Shawty came to visit him. They messed around. I think he thought he got her pregnant. So he just left. He left everything down here to go up there to be with her. And I was telling him, like, even when he was doing it, I'm like, bro, you can't just, you and her like having like a long distance thing going on. Like she'll pull up and woo. You can't just stop everything you got down here and just go up there with her, even if she is pregnant right now. You can't do that. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And he did that. And I'm like, bro, I'm telling you can't do this because she got a whole another life in her city.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Nice. She got dudes who she fuck with up here, nigga. What you thought you was the only? What you thought you was the only nigga she was talking to ever, nigga? Did you really believe that? You know what I'm saying?
Bruh, I
So
swear,
it
man.
so it got bad, right? And they got into it. He pulled a gun out, and he got arrested in Virginia. My homeboy, who I went to school with, who moved up there, he helped him got out, came back to Atlanta, had a nice long chat with him. I said, bro, you never play yourself on the street for no pussy, bro. And I mean never. Ever in your fucking life. Don't ever do that shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he goes in and he on a little, I don't know, it was Facebook, whatever it was, some chick was talking, some dating app, whatever it was. And the chick talking to him, right? And whatever the case, they conversate. Mind you, my guy, like I told you, he's smart, right? But he don't got common sense. See what I'm saying? See, he book smart, but he don't got common sense. If you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I feel exactly what you mean, yeah.
Yeah, so anywho, come to find out, the chick was underage, and I ain't know it. You know what I'm saying? So so basically, they was talking this and the third, and he finally told me the whole story on how it went down. So what happened was, he goes to see the girl, right? And they was kicking it, whatever, like on her steps in the apartments. And this young crazy chick says, well damn this, I wanna fuck. If we ain't gonna fuck, I'ma scream out that you raped me.
Oh.
You know what I told that nigga when he told me that part of the story? I said, you should have got in your car and left.
Yeah, I'm out. That's it. End of the
You
day.
should. I said you should have got in your car and left.
Yeah.
But you remember I told you he don't got common sense, right? You know what he did? He went ahead and did it.
Damn.
So he goes and do it, right? And I think she messaged him something, but she on a laptop was saying that she found the condom in her or something. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think either her older brother or her mother saw the message, and they got her to get him to come back up to see her again. And when he went up there to see it happen in Cobb County, when he went up there, they had a police sting on him.
Damn.
Nigga did 5 years for that shit.
Damn.
And now he got to register. You know what I'm saying? And I told him, I said, didn't I just tell you never play yourself on the street behind no ass? Like, you literally say, listen to me.
Bro, that's
you know what I'm saying?
Man. And it's funny because I have not been on these dating apps in a long time, man. But when I would use them, I still was in my early 30s the last time I was on one. You know, the funny thing is, personally, I don't have a thing about age of women. Like, I really wouldn't technically care if a woman was 20 or 19 or 21. But you know, it's funny. I would filter out women who were like under 25. I was just like, I don't even want a chance that you. I definitely don't want no chick whose profile said 18 and you was 17 and just was trying to like get in there. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you know what? I don't want no problems with underage drink. I was like, let's just make it 25, bro. You don't even need the problems, man.
Fair enough. Ooh, I thought about something. I saw this a while ago, and like it was something to the effect of, it was a scenario of an underage girl getting into a grown club, and a guy messes with her, and I guess they called it statutory. They call it creepy or some shit.
Yeah.
Females are trying to call that shit kind of creepy, basically saying that we should know better that she's younger. But we're like, but what if she's in the club drinking? How are we supposed to know this?
And I'm not saying it happened a lot, but I know for sure I've seen there's been the case, posting online where a dude met a girl on a dating app, and she turned out to be underage or whatever. But his defense was, for you, when you download the dating app, the first message that comes up is, "Are you 18?" You know what I'm saying? You have to confirm that you're 18. So his defense was, I'm assuming everybody on the app is an adult. You had to say you was, and if you on there, you had to lie and say you an adult, right? So he's like, she lied. I thought she was an adult. That's my defense. He still got time.
Yeah.
And still got time or whatever. And it's like, come on, that's okay. That's deception. I mean, say it right there. You got to be the same thing with the club. Okay, y'all checking out these. You got to be 18 to get in. I should be able to assume everybody in this bitch is grown.
Exactly.
If they got a drink, I should be able to assume they 21 because y'all carding everybody, right? You know what I'm saying?
Right. You know what I'm saying? But they were definitely trying to, like, the woman in the comments was basically trying to say niggas are creepy and pedos and things of that nature. But I'm like, I can't put that on niggas, man, because niggas be buzzed, high out they mind, see a little shot of flirting, she's in the club. I mean, what you think he gonna think?
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Didn't you say something earlier where you said, was you the one who said whack be extorting niggas?
Yeah.
Something just hit me earlier, man. It hit me before, but I just thought about it on a bigger. I'm not big on conspiracies, you know what I'm saying, but I do believe in the root of all evil. So you know what I'm saying. I believe people do things when it comes to money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like the Deshaun Watson thing, a lot of us, especially black men, have pointed out like how it seemed really convenient that once he got tired of being on that team, all of a sudden all this shit happened in his life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It almost seemed like behind the scenes somebody was like, nigga, if you go through with this, I'm gonna ruin your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna push a button. I believe it. And so, and I do too. And you know what I'm saying? But on top of that, it made me question. This is some conspiracy shit I know, but I really just wonder, like, and I ain't talking about really the pros. I'm talking about college. It almost made me wonder if everybody who get to school on a scholarship, you know what I'm saying? You playing a major sport like basketball, football. I almost feel like they just try you. You know what I'm saying? And because they know you're going to have some temptation. And they just hold it and they have it on video. You know what I'm saying? They try it. And that try may not be sexual for everybody. For some people, it might be, you know what I'm saying? It might be your gay secret. It might be we got you cheating on your wife. It might be we got you doing a line of coke. But it's like they try you.
They got to have something on you.
Something on you. And then they holding that bitch. Oh, you know you're not transferring from Alabama, right? Like, so then when you finally get fed up and you go, hey, man, I think I just want to go ahead and wait my year. I'm going to go play for Georgia Southern. They go, you ain't going nowhere, nigga. You know. We know, right?
Yeah.
I really believe that's a thing, man. When you see certain guys and they don't do that, I think that, and the guys who you see jump around, who they go, oh, I'm going to this school, or they go, those are guys who weren't good enough that people didn't anticipate them being that good, so they ain't got no dirt on them. But niggas who they know gonna be good, the Dwight Howards who be good from the time they in middle school, I'd just be thinking they just keep sending people at you. It don't always work the first time. They like, we gonna get something on you. We don't know what you.
Oh yeah, eventually.
Yeah, we gonna send a nigga over his house with some beans. See if he get off beans. Okay, well now let's see if maybe we can get him to drive drunk. Let's go have a party and then see if we can trick him into you know what I'm saying, taking me home. And I'll be, you know what I'm saying? Like I really believe that's the thing now. With the thing that happened with Deshaun Watson,
bro. I never thought about it like that because I could really see that happening.
The long game extortion.
Right, because the thing is, we can't let this nigga think that he got all this money and his power. He can just move freely. We gotta be able to humble him one way or another.
That's right, and even because as you know, I know us South niggas know, like a coach, even especially when you talking about trying to get a sports scholarship. From the time you in middle school, that coach control your life. He can make you a star or not. That letter is everything.
Yep.
That recommendation, everything. The access to the scouts is everything. You see what I'm saying? So them niggas know, and I feel like you got a Nick Saban, right? So you've been getting controlled your whole life. Let's say you the stud, you that guy, you Josh Jacobs, you the #1 pick. Now you finally think like, okay, I really don't got to answer to Saban now. I'm in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Like I got the bag that I've been chasing, and then even then it's like, oh, you thought you wasn't gonna come down and do this and show up at my camp? You thought you wasn't gonna help recruit, nigga?
Yeah.
Show them the video. Yeah, you gonna be down there too. Yeah, I don't care what you got going on with the Raiders. You gonna be down there recruit. You thought you was done with Alabama? You thought this shit was a stepping stone, nigga? Nah, you tied to us. And now I believe that shit with Deshaun Watson. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying he couldn't be a sick nigga who like pulling his dick out on masseuses, but I feel like, first of all, I don't think. Let me say this. It is sick if you just doing it to random masseuses over and over. But I think for the most part, a lot of these, we know that as guys, a lot of them, that's the job. They're just escorts on the low. But with that said, I feel like even if you was a nigga who's...
Thank you.
We know that. That's facts. When I drive by a massage place, nigga, I do not think... I think when I drive by a massage envy, I think, oh, massage. When I drive by the one with the red neon letters, I think jerk off. Hand job.
Man, but he was getting them from Instagram masseuse. Come on, man. Some of them be having OnlyFans pages, man.
Now look, I understand how niggas feel about strange, but I still feel like here's the thing. If I'm wrong or you feel differently, please feel free to express your opinion. What made me not believe it, I understand that niggas can be into different sexual things, and if that's what he's into, it would go not even top 10 on weird things. Okay, you into masseuses, right? Hand jobs and stuff like that. What made me not believe it, bro, was the amount of women. I'm going, anybody who's into a thing, you either have your regular. So if you in the hookers, and I've never paid for sex, but I'm assuming if you in the hookers, you have your one that you call that get your money, or even if you call more than one, I'm assuming you don't call 50. You got a rotation. You got 3 or 4 or 5. Yep. So I'm like, even if he was into that with masseuses, he would have had his 4 or 5 ones on. You know what I'm saying? I would have this one that I call when I'm in Jacksonville when I'm playing the Jag. It wouldn't be I gotta go on Instagram every single time and hope to find a woman and hope she into this and hope that I can pull my dick out and hope she with the shits. That don't sound like right.
Yeah, no.
Now maybe he could be mentally fucked up, but I'm like, I don't buy it. I can see a nigga being into it, but the way they made it seem, I'm like, man, I don't. And then like you said, Instagram masseuses. You an Instagram masseuse, you a hoe. It's the same thing as an Instagram model. You a hoe.
Exactly.
Stop.
And not to, yes. And he's Deshaun fucking Watson. You know what I'm saying? Come on now.
You a dancer. You don't mean you fucking but by definition of your job, you a hoe. Even if you don't go the extra mile and fuck niggas who come in the strip club. You a stripper, you a hoe. Meaning, and I don't mean in the definition of a whore who sell pussy. I mean the definition of, nigga, would you want to tell your friends your girl's a fucking stripper?
They do nowadays. Not nowadays.
They be lame as hell. They dating hoes. They don't care. They don't have no sense. Like you. Now I would want to tell my friends I smashed. Yeah, but would you want to be like, yeah, this is my wife. She a stripper. Like,
I know, bro. Exactly. And like I know niggas, bro. These ain't street niggas who I know, man, who really be trying to really pursue things with it. I'm like, no, you can't do that with her, but you fuck her and duck her. No,
bro, that's a whole.
It ain't gonna work.
Like, and when I say that, I mean even if you above and you're like, oh, I don't fuck niggas who come to the club, and I know some strippers who like that. You might even be watching this like, nigga, I don't go in that club and fuck not one nigga. It's like, listen, me, my woman, fuck the sex. The idea that you hurt could go into a place and buy my woman's time and attention and physical contact, even if you don't fuck, that's enough for me. I can't have her.
Yeah.
That's enough for me that you can go and give a $5 lap dance and you can be telling you can literally call me like, nigga, I've been hanging with your bitch all day.
Yeah, man.
Come on this
podcast. She had an oily booty on my basketball shorts with no drawers on.
I was with your bitch all day, nigga. That shit cost me $80. $5 lap dance.
Clean native.
No, let alone say, and you know what I'm saying. So I'm like, nah, I can't do that. That ain't even my type. Like, so
no, like I said, same for me.
Yeah. What's his name was like, how do you know what type what chick would be recording you and say, I'm like that type of chick. You fucking stripper bitches. Them the bitches who gonna pull the phone out and record you while you sleep. Them the type of bitches who go, look, I'm in the room with Young Dolph. That's a stripper bitch. That's a hoe.
Yeah. Yeah, I hate that shit. And my thing is, and see, thing is though, you know, as we sit here and say this, nigga, just hit her and leave. Man, them niggas be high out their mind and drunk. They get that nut, it's over with. They ain't got no energy.
That's right.
They ain't got no energy to get dressed and leave.
And she came to them, by the way. They Uber her here.
Right.
They fucking the game up too. You know what I'm saying? When Kanye started fucking with Amber Rose, that was the difference between like back when groupies had shame and then when groupies became like the rapper's wife.
You said it, boy. Boy, that's a bar. I wish everybody was here to hear you say that shit, boy. That's a bar right there, boy. Oh God, boy.
Have to bring that next week, but he really fucked the game up with that one because bitches like Superhead. It was a time when all she could do was come out and write a book, and before that, all she could do was be happy to be sucking dick at a music video. And now bitches like Superhead won't even talk to a regular nigga. They're like, don't worry, I'm gonna trap Drake. That's literally the goal.
Crazy, man. Think about it, man. All the G meat from back in the day, man, they got standards now. G meat bitches.
Yep. And
crazy. Who would have thought of it?
Bro, the dating apps. Here's the thing. When you back in the day, if you made a decision to cross that line and be like a real actual like hooker, like an escort, You was making the decision because it meant you was like a streetwalker. And now these bitches have no shame, like posting an ad online, going on a dating app, and just being like, yeah, well, by the way, I charge. Back then, they was ashamed to say them words. It was like the last resort. It was only a certain type of chick who could even be like a street hoe, escort back in the days. Because you had to go ahead and throw everything. Because you knew everybody you knew was going to know. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
now they
man,
can walk around in broad daylight in disguise. You see what I'm saying?
Well, look, I be trying to tell like my nephews and my young little cousin, man, look, bro, if you talking to a chick and she approach you about some money off the rip, just ask her how much it costs to fuck.
And in my opinion, I just want to expose you.
Yeah, like I said, if this what we doing, if you trying me like that, you just like I'm trying to know you. You coming at me on some money shit. Oh, for real? So you said pussy, how much it costs?
Yeah. I remember back when I had my Audi one time, and this wasn't even a strip club, it was just at a club. And the funny thing is, I had my Audi, but I had Uber to the club because I was going to be drinking and stuff, right? And I'm dancing with this chick, and she didn't ask my name. She asked me, what you drove here tonight? And so I was like, I ain't drive. And she stopped answering me. I ain't even get to tell her I have a car. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, I didn't, you know when you don't pick up on what's going on at first, but I was like, I ain't drive. What's up? You know what I'm saying? And he was like, you ain't drive. And I was like, that's how you goofy bitch. Like,
no, I remember back then, dog. A chick would judge you off the phone, man. You try to handle the box Chevy Nokia, and she got a flip with the camera on it.
Yeah, that's right. It's always something like that in the game. It's always something like that. Now that was the blue bubble thing. You know what I'm saying? The Android
the blue bubble. Yeah, man. I got a Samsung. I got a Samsung. I'm a proud Samsung owner. I'm thinking about getting a second phone and have an iPhone just to have one. But I'm like,
let me say this: I got my first iPhone. It came because I had a job and they gave me a phone. I've been an lifelong Android user before that. After I got my first iPhone, I was like, oh, I like iPhones better now because I've been using them and it's my personal opinion. But what you niggas not finna make me do is peer pressure me into getting some shit just to say that I fit in. Like, I like it now. Yeah, now my iPhone guy, I like it better than Android. It's still some things I miss, but yeah, I was never finna be, nigga, I ain't buying no phone so you can say I got a fucking blue bubble. Fuck you, nigga.
You got a blue bubble. It just throws up my eyes. I'm like, man,
that's all. I'm sorry. You know, yeah. So I don't give a fuck. But I've never been that type. Like, yeah. If I got a Samsung and this shit working for me, cool. You know what I'm saying? But that's really what happened was this job. I had this big ass I had the Samsung Galaxy S21, right? Which was like which was the flagship like a year. It was a big ass phone. It dropped and cracked. No, that's not even true. I had that, and my job gave me an iPhone 6, the regular small one. You know what I'm saying? For free.
Yeah.
And I would be sitting there like on Reddit and on Boxton back then before I got banned and had to get back on. And I was like, damn, why does the site just seem smoother? Everything is low better. And that's why I would find myself sitting there with the smaller damn phone, the iPhone on the same site, and I liked it better than my phone. And that's what made me when I got my, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to get an iPhone. That's what made me do it. But other than that, ain't no paper. I don't give a fuck about no blue bubble, but I know we need to wrap this up for this week. We need to say some shit for next week, man. Everybody get back on. I appreciate you popping in too, because I was like, damn, I don't know what the fuck happened last week, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on either. I don't know, man. If Zoom got a problem with me or not, bro. I'm like, God damn, I can't click in for shit.
Man, but I'm gonna definitely be like I'm gonna be doing this shit every week. So today I didn't even. It was cool that everybody popped in today. I ain't even posting no thread. I ain't send no email out or nothing. And we still had like 5 people pop in. So next week I'm gonna post the thread and everything.
Hey man, I still told you though. You gotta find the poppin' hip hop thread before you damn drop it.
I know.
And drop the link in there and tell them bring your ass.
I wish I could see like y'all activity. Like if I could have seen today, like that Johnny Cage was in there arguing with niggas. You know what I'm saying? That would have been a perfect time to be like, damn, like you know what I'm saying. But
I'm gonna go look at that real quick, man. What category is it in? Is it Wildish or what? What you put it in? The BS check in. Yeah, BS check in.
I didn't put. He's saying it was my thread.
Yeah.
Tell you the truth, I don't remember. I usually put it in hip hop, but you can just search my name. My name. I didn't put no thread up today, so it must have been something old. But my new name on there is how about them dubs? It's all one word.
For sure, man. But yeah, like I said, let's make sure I tap that in. Man, I'm like, man,
Join it, bro. Hey,
these niggas
send
be
me
going there the last couple days, last couple weeks.
hell yeah, bro. And
So what?
No, I was gonna say on BX, if you see me, how about the dub? Send me a PM or something so I can add you in the threads, cause I couldn't. Your name, is it any underscores in there?
Nah, nigga, own that L.
Old one word, old Nadell.
Oh, own that L 44.
Okay, I got you. Cool. I'm gonna just add you in the
Yeah.
next thread. Then I'm gonna put an actual thread.
I'm one of the only niggas who kind of defend Atlanta a little bit. I tried to defend Atlanta.
I know.
Man.
I know. That's what made me add you the first time. So I was like, these niggas be shit, man. What the fuck? It's another nigga used to message me a lot. He was in Stone Mountain, man. Before I did the podcast, but I forget his name, man. But he out here too. But anyway, but shit, I'm gonna see you next week, man. We be back on the same bat time, same bat place, bro.
All right, be easy, my dog.